it's kind of a win-win if you're a video gamer or if you're a comic book fan. Strongly recommend checking out Infinite Crisis #1.
Oh no! Where did he go? He just disappeared!
Starro is not amused.
It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show.
Hello! Welcome to the Comic Book Show. We're here every single Wednesday at 9 p.m. PST right here on Twin Galaxies Live. We've gathered an all-star cast of comic book experts, except for this guy. We are here to delve into comic, movie news, games, shenaniganery. He's that guy. And to do the rest of this fantastic little intro, I'm going to go to this girl right here.
I think Lucas is never going to agree to letting Wes do the intro again.
That's cool.
No, we should start letting Wes do things. It makes me look smarter.
Oh!
Yes!
That's all right. I'm going to put you back in your closet right after this.
I agree.
All right, as Wes said, all-star cast of comic book experts. I'm going to do a quick round of intros. Just a quick reminder, this show is about you guys. Your chat is blown up super big right over here, and we're going to be bringing in your comments all night long, so be clever, or you'll look stupid.
Yeah, like Lucas.
And the last thing you want to do on this show is look stupid.
That's right.
To my left is Mr. Matthew Hiscox. You know him from such things as Batman Death Wish, a viral dramatic Batman short on the YouTubes, who's also my partner in crime on a music video called Batsuit.
Or from the comic book show, which is now distributed via Stanley's World of Heroes.
Oh! That just happened.
Feels good.
Crack a
I'm never
bone?
doing that again.
Crack
I
a
just-
Shazam.
I air humped. To his left is Mr. Wes Calimer. You know him from such things as therealstanley.com,
Yeah.
on which he's a contributor and a photographer.
I do those things.
So yes, the visual candy you get on the Real Stanley. I'm going to say his name right. Stan Lee, that's
You
a
almost
name I
said
should get
Steve.
right. I said Steve Lee.
Oh, yeah. Steve Lee.
Lee.
Love
Oof.
that guy.
A lot of the visual candy you get on therealstanley.com is courtesy of this guy and his cell phone.
Yeah, it's magic.
To his left is Mr. Benjamin Dunn.
Hello.
You know him from such things as Saving Throw, a new web series which teaches you how to play tabletop games not like an idiot.
Yeah, and if you're in Indianapolis and going to Gen Con this weekend, we are actually premiering our first 2 episodes at Gen Con. I don't know if any of you are going to be there, but if you are, come check it out. I won't be there.
Oh,
Flights cost a lot of money. I don't get paid enough on this show.
He's also... Somebody's... Am I the only one getting fuzz in the audio? I'm not getting fuzz, but I'm hearing Jen missing words.
Well, she's just
Missing
dropping
words?
every other word, Nashvillean.
Not.
He has a mental thing.
Yeah.
If you guys ever want a really good challenge, try singing like every word of a song
Teku-
in a row with somebody else. So it's like every other word or every third word. It fucks with people really badly.
all right.
Jennifer
Let's
and I have tried to do Kiss from a Rose. Almost impossible.
let's try it. Let's try it.
Hold on a second. I want to, Teku23, you're going to Gen Con? If you're going to be there, we're doing it on, I think it's Saturday. Check the program. Please go and say hi to Dom. He has a beard and he's lonely.
He is.
Okay, let's do that.
And to Benjamin Dunn's left is Mr. Lucas Ackerman. He is the head of the movement.
Change the lower third for Lucas.
Oh, that's right. One more time. To Benjamin Dunn's left is Mr. Lucas.
Sorry.
To Mr. Benjamin Dunn's left is Mr. Lucas Ackerman, who is the head of the movement that is 1 million to save Wolverine and the X-Men. You can join said movement right now on Facebook via that link that's going to hit our chat in 3, 2, already happened. Guru's on it.
Where is Guru in the video?
I'm here, sorry.
Hi, Guru.
Hey.
You're late, Mister.
Now
I
we're
know.
Now we're going to do the thing. My mic is still going bad. Oh, it's fine now. It's fine, guys. Shut up. Just kidding. Now we're going to do the thing that Matt wants to do.
I didn't say I wanted to do it. I just said
There.
it's
Two. No. Just one word. You have to do one word.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There.
used
Two.
Be
I don't know the words to this song.
On the sea.
I wanted to sing
You
Became.
The
light
You stole my word.
on
Now he's done 2 in a
Like-
row.
the.
the.
Well, I think we're done with this
I wanted to-
exercise.
I
You
wanted
say
to
dark. Say dark.
No, I don't want to get sued.
I thought we were
We
gonna
got
sing like
15
Mary
seconds.
Had a Little Lamb or something.
No, it's not as fun.
That is, but
Well, let's try it. Mary.
Nope. Had. I thought you said Mary has 2 words.
denied.
we know words and syllables.
We know some.
All right, guys.
And let's show you some of those words.
Well, now that we're off to such a riveting start to the
Rip rolling.
comic book show,
Something.
we're going to get right into our very first segment of the night, which is
The Daily Planet. This is the segment of the night where we fill you in on all of the news and events that have happened in comic books for the last week. So if you guys have been living under a rock or not reading your internets, we have your news prompts filled for you right here.
Right here.
Right here.
So crisp. This news.
I love that to comic book people, everyone else is living under a rock if they've not heard any comic book news.
Over
Yeah.
the past week. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, come on. A lot of this is actually pretty big news. So you
Seriously.
guys should have heard about all this stuff. Or
I
some
mean,
of it at
I mean,
least.
if my mom hasn't heard that a variant cover of Death of Wolverine #1 by Joe Quesada was released, but wait, are those bone claws picture attached, Adam? Then it's silly, Mom. Okay. It's gonna be up any second now.
Yeah.
Those bones.
Oh, these bones are gonna be so worth it.
It's gonna be
There's 6
Meanwhile,
of 'em.
my shirt has touched off a Pokemon versus Digimon battle in the chat,
Oh.
which is
But that's not
exactly
the
my
only
intention.
thing.
And it's there. Look. Whoa.
Whoa!
Are those bone claws?
Those are bone
You
claws.
guys.
And he's being attacked by bones.
My mom won't shut up about this. She's just like, "What's going on, Wolverine?" And it's not true. She doesn't.
No,
she doesn't
that's
really.
my mom. Why is my mom calling you?
That's a different issue. Let's get back to the show.
Well, Kyle MacLachlan of Twin Peaks or Dune or Portlandia fame will be joining the 2nd season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in at least 2 episodes. He's rumored to play Skye's father.
Whoa!
Aja.
That's a huge thing, you guys, if you've been watching the show, because she doesn't know who her parents are.
And
it
if you
turn-
haven't been watching the show, you're just like everybody else. So don't
Hey,
worry.
hey, the last
Ooh.
5 episodes were great.
After it.
But Joni says, I'm done with Wolvie. How do you feel about that, Lucas Ackerman?
Well, then I guess this news of him dying is probably the best thing you've heard all year. Congratulations, buddy.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Ken L. Thomas does bring up something that isn't in the news here, but it came out today that Norman Reedus is going to be in the new Silent Hill game. Not only that, but Guillermo del Toro is going to be involved in it too. He's like, is he directing it?
It's going to be scary, guys.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be scary.
It's probably going to be really shitty because it's a Silent Hill game, but that's really cool news.
That's something.
That was really cool.
Well, speaking of more really cool news, Young Justice is returning to TV,
All right.
but as a crossover in Teen Titans Go. Sorry,
Oh,
guys. No release date has been discussed yet, but Young Justice producers Brandon Vietti and Greg Weisman have confirmed, but they have unfortunately said they're not involved with the production of this. So Young Justice is back, but maybe not the Young Justice that you want.
What about
So-
the Green Team?
Fuck the green team.
Okay.
So Young Justice gets a second chance. What about Wolverine and the fucking X-Men?
I think there's a
Get
point.
with it, Marvel.
I think there's a point you get to let it go. Maybe that point is right.
You can't tell the head of the movement $1 million to save Wolverine and the X-Men to let it go.
I just.
Yeah, you have to sing it.
Hey, but speaking of Wolverine and the X-Men, actually, I noticed yesterday that at Dreamworld Comics, who is our sponsor, Dreamworld Comics down in Culver City, he actually has the comic book Wolverine and the X-Men, a couple of the covers pasted up as like poster art. So I thought that was
Well,
cool.
the comic is a different thing. We won't discuss that.
Okay.
That's a hit.
That's fine.
Not really.
That's cool.
Who here likes Deadpool?
I do.
Well, then you should say the next thing.
Okay, guys. So the scriptwriter for the Deadpool movie that I'm sure you probably heard about, his name is Reese. I think it's Rhett Reese. He went to Twitter He tweeted saying, "Team Pool, need your official vote of support. Let's break the internet. Retweet if you would buy a ticket to the Deadpool movie." It has now almost 50,000 retweets, and you can find this tweet at his handle at Reese.
Rat.
Ret
Tweet him at
Reese. Ret Reese.
Say it 10 times
Butler.
fast.
Say it.
Ret Reese. Ret Reese. Rat Reese. Rat Reese. Rat Reese. Rat Reese.
Are you saying rat race now?
So cute.
It is kind of a rat race.
It is.
Get good zinger.
It sounds like he has an adorable speech impediment. That's just normal for you, though. Moving on, Lionsgate announced on. That was good timing. That was good timing.
I would love to see a
Lionsgate.
movie by Lionsgate.
I hate you, Ben.
That's karma.
Damn it. Okay. Successful movie studio announced a July 22nd, 2016 release date for a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger reboot film. What you think about this?
Who gives a crap?
Okay.
I would probably see it.
I will also probably see it.
Do you guys remember the one with the purple ooze?
Yes.
The first one?
It was so good.
The movie.
This is a
The
Hustler
movie?
film.
That was a good one.
No, it's a Lionsgate film.
I love Lionsgate. It's the best gate.
You know, I just realized in the wide shot of this show, this ball is probably just sitting here for no
I love
reason.
this ball. Why'd you take away my ball?
The show's been canceled.
In the
and
wide
it's
shot
gonna
of the
get
show, a
noise.
lot of
Now it's just gonna look
hanging
really
out.
bad.
Put the ball.
Huh.
You should do the next one
You should do the next one.
because of the.
But I'm not excited about this.
All right, then
I'll
Ben
do
will
it.
do it.
All right.
I'll do it. Once rumored to be playing Nightwing, Scoot
Yep.
McNairy has been photographed on the set of Batman v Superman in what looks like the ruins of the Wayne Financial building. What could that possibly mean?
He farted.
Scoot's a scamp, guys. He's a scamp. He's super scamp, Scoot.
That
Scoot.
was not classy. I didn't make the class.
Do we have a picture of these pictures?
We do not.
We do not. Yes.
Lucas, draw it.
Okay.
This is what I do at work. Like, we could use that. Lucas, draw it. All of the art that you see on Rank Your Comics is all Lucas, by the way.
I'm gonna recycle a joke
Do it.
for my next one. There you go.
Go for it.
Hey guys, TMNT 2 has been set to have a release date of June 3rd, 2016, following news that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had raked in $93.7 million, and it toppled Guardians of the Galaxy from the top spot. And if you haven't seen the TMNT, damn it, one more time.
Retake.
If you haven't seen the TMNT movie, it really puts the bung in cowabunga. Okay.
I just
have
want
to
to
like that.
say
Look at
Jennifer
him.
wasn't
That was
she
horrible.
wasn't she didn't feel confident enough to put that review
just
that
kept coming
horrible
up.
joke on her Facebook. So she asked her friends to do so, which I gladly did.
He did.
I gladly did, and I got a lot of likes from it too.
No, I refuse. This will be a good death. The joke was worth it. Decapitate me. Do it. That's a high
look at
note to go
that.
out on.
And you're
Oh, and we'll do that in the
Post.
special
Fix it in post.
Fix it in post.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Collider reports that Joe Robert Cole from Amber Lake has apparently completed writing and a script for the Inhumans, which could potentially be gearing up for the film.
Whoa, Amber Lake.
Yep.
That's a movie that was executive produced by Jace Hall,
All right. Cool.
wasn't it? To the IMDb's.
Yeah.
Guys, check it out. Amber Lake. See if Jace Hall was somehow involved in that.
Do it.
There you go.
Google it. Let me see. What'd you draw?
He drew a picture of
Oh,
Scoot
that's so-
McNairy
Oh wow, that's a
standing in the
really
ruins.
that's a
Oh,
really
Show 'em.
good
Show 'em.
picture.
Show 'em
This
it
was
all.
an exclusive Batman v Superman sketch by Lucas
He's a talented little scamp.
Ackerman.
He's such a
Ackies.
scoot.
We can call you Ackies from
He
now on.
was an executive producer for that.
Oh!
Go.
Jennifer
Okay.
with the Jace Hall knowledge.
Boom.
Dropped it on you.
That
again.
means we can all look forward to being in the Inhumans movie.
Yep.
I call Lockjaw.
Oh, so many jokes. I can't process that.
Well, Revan takes us to our next news point. Revan, good timing. 2 different Aquaman scripts are being written right now. One is by Will Beal, who is the writer of Gangster Squad, and one by Kurt Johnsted, who is the writer of 300: Rise of an Empire. The plan is apparently to allow whichever one is better to get made. So I guess DC is saving one of those dates for an Aquaman film.
Wow.
And they're going to get a third script because neither one of those movies that either one of those people did were good.
Face Poppies just wants everyone to know that Aquaman makes all the ladies wet.
He certainly
I
does.
mean, that's very true.
I mean, the only place that he can go out on dates is the ocean, so yes.
There are
Duh,
other
Face
fish in the
Poppies.
sea.
God, we all need to die tonight.
How is-
Every single thing needs to.
How can you get away with a joke like that and you didn't like my bung joke?
Because that was terrible.
Yeah.
Just terrible.
Yeah.
You just
All
hurt
right,
her
then.
feelings.
It was a pretty
You
terrible
guys,
joke.
since we're talking about underwater things, you guys want to talk about dolphins?
That's not talking about
That's it for the news.
Ah!
that. Oh!
Oh,
Eh.
I have to
Guess
do
what I'm
everything for you, Wes.
Go ahead. All right.
guess what I'm gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna go over there and play Infinite Crisis
I'm jealous.
while you guys continue with the show.
Though I don't know
Boss.
how to play, so.
Boss lady. That's what she can do.
Pyaw! What's the next segment, guys?
Well, that takes us into the danger room, guys.
Oh!
Oh!
Highway to the danger room.
Okay. So yeah, guys, it's the danger room. It's Marvel versus DC. Who won it for the week? You get to decide, and you'll find out how in just a moment.
Guys, I'm gonna up the ante this week. Every single time DC wins inappropriately, I'm gonna unbutton one button of my shirt.
What does that mean?
What it means is I'm either gonna lose my shirt tonight or Marvel's gonna win. So
Oh, tell them what Marvel did.
what up,
Tell
y'all?
them
we're
what
gonna-
Marvel did.
We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that. a little
Oh,
bit
really?
later.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Oh, I love the faces I'm getting right now.
What did Marvel do?
Oh,
But
you'll
Marvel
see.
did win last week, so Marvel is going first this week.
Please.
Yes.
You go first.
Okay.
You go first.
Why aren't you wearing your hat?
I'm in serious mode now.
Can you toss me my phone?
I can indeed.
Here you go.
I'm not going to toss it, though,
Okay.
because I don't want it to break.
Does that look good? Do I look good?
No.
No, that looks bad. It looks worse.
Yep.
I'm ready when you are, sir.
I will be
That's
ready.
what they do.
It's fair.
Let me just grab something.
If you want to move the keyboard and mouse, too, that are under the...
I'm allowed.
I'll move them for you.
Okay.
Edel Dab says DC should start with -1 point for the Young Justice BS.
I agree.
Yeah, we didn't do it. We just represent them.
That's
yeah.
adorable.
Just
I
like
know,
we didn't create
it's-
Green Team.
Yeah.
Makes things a lot easier.
It's
Point.
petite.
Doesn't that mean you have to be buttoning stuff up?
It was -1 point. I put one button up.
Yeah, but your logic is flawed.
Your flaw is logic.
Your flaw is logic.
We know when you're ready.
Well, you should turn off your mouth.
Okay, I'll have dinner ready.
Okay, so guys, I have Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales, #4, and at the beginning of the issue, Miles has told his girlfriend Katie his big secret. But what does she do with it? She goes and tells her sister, saying, "Hey, yeah, Miles is Spider-Man," and she's like, "Oh my God, don't tell Mom and Dad. You need to break up with him, and oh my God, I hope a supervillain kills him." What is up with her family? Something's going on there. I have no idea what. But meanwhile, Miles is going head-to-head with Green Goblin at the same spot where Green Goblin killed Peter Parker. And there's this old lady who's witnessing the fight saying, "I don't care if you don't believe me. Come down here and arrest me then, you bleep, bleep, dumb, stupid bleep." Which I thought was hilarious. Anyway, Green Goblin's like to Miles saying, "Allow me to honor you with the full Peter Parker experience." So Miles is giving him the best that he has, and news reports are flooding in all medias about the fight. Suddenly, Peter Parker shows up. He says, "You can kill me all you want, but if you lay one more hand on the president of my fan club, I'm going to have to smack the ugly right out of you. And by the looks of you, it's going to take all night." Boom! Well, anyway, everyone who is shocked to see Spider-Man return, especially Aunt May, who is tuning in with Gwen Stacy, and then Peter Parker and Miles Morales, they're teaming up. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! How did that happen?
Don't take a poop.
Why not? Pooping is natural.
And that's that.
Yeah, we
It
totally pwned
happens.
them with
Did
that.
I?
Round 1
Guys,
of
books tell me that everybody poops.
No, it's okay. I got it. No worries.
Books.
Round 1 of the expansion goes. Marvel
Yeah,
has
it goes to
presented.
Marvel.
Nope, Marvel has presented
Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man number 4.
number 4, and DC is going to counter with something.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We are indeed.
All right,
Something purty.
hit me with it.
Wait a minute.
You ready?
I am indeed.
Wait a minute.
Okay, DC is presenting Green Arrow number 34. Guys, it's been a while since I presented this book, but all of the same things remain true. The art is still amazing, astounding, and unlike anything else that you will see in modern comics these days. The story is still absolutely wonderful and phenomenal, and if you guys aren't reading it, you really should be, especially because next issue starts up a whole new arc. Which means, of course, that 34 finishes out the last arc, so there are going to be minor spoilers in this. I'm sorry if I ruined things for you. But the most important thing isn't actually a spoiler, it's a showcase on how amazing this page is. Now, if you guys have ever seen Sherlock Holmes visualize something, whether it's via the BBC broadcast or whether the Robert Downey Jr. films, you can see the way an analytical mind can break down a scene. In this, we're actually seeing Richard Dragon break down everything. He sees that there's a tiny fracture in Green Arrow's bow. He sees that he's wearing a Kevlar-lined hood. He sees that his trick arrows are no stunt. He sees that there's Kevlar lining and padding in his front, but the back is less padded. He also sees Richard Diggle has a right-hand weakness. And throughout the panel, you actually see all of these weaknesses exploited. I'm sorry if I'm holding it too close. But it really is amazing writing and incredible art that showcases that writing. Now, if you think it's just one page, it's not. This is actually how most of the story goes. And as with all good things, it has a phenomenal conclusion that really, really makes the reader feel like they've been on a very worthwhile journey with this book. I cannot recommend it highly enough. Green Arrow, Broken, Fixed, number 34.
Science. Yeah.
If Matt could, he would have just dropped his mic.
Round 1 has concluded. DC has presented.
Green Arrow, number 34.
AKA
Marvel.
science.
Marvel has presented.
Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man number 4.
And now they leave their fate in your hands. Voting is open as soon as Guru deems it so, and he has deemed it so. Type !vote DC or !vote Marvel to cast your vote. And we're going to put 1 minute on the clock. These fellas will wait with bated breath, so bait your breaths.
My breath is so baited right now.
I'm a master breath
No,
raider.
you screwed that.
I don't know how to do
Lion
that.
Gate.
Lion Gate.
Oh man, look at all the new
yeah.
names who pop out to vote though. This is great. We've got Internet Explorer 11, we've got Brian Corey 53.
Very cool.
We've got Spy Scout, who's become more of a regular now. We have Spy Scout. I still have your prize, by the way. Thank you so much for participating in the bat signal. I have not sent those out, but I'm going to tomorrow.
Just saying. Just saying.
25 seconds, get your votes in.
Zulani plays games.
DC,
There's another one.
DC wins around.
no.
They.
Oh, this might you want to get
I
disqualified?
have to take off. It's
yeah?
not new information.
Oh, is it?
Just a
Got
reminder.
15 seconds to vote, guys.
Sad.
Face Poppy says, I'm
have to
voting
see my
DC because I
Marvel,
appreciate that Matt managed
his
to
chest.
time his argument out, says Face Poppy.
You would almost think I'm getting used to the 90-second format.
Yeah, you are.
Almost.
If you drop the mic, it'd be very anticlimactic because it's a lav.
Y'all at home, voting is now closed. Let's see how it shook out. Korean Fool, that's not how you do it.
Gotcha,
That was
yeah.
foolish of you. You have to vote
Foolish of you.
space DC, but it's
Voted
okay.
C.
You'll get it right next time for round 2, where you should vote DC again. Let's see what the results are.
Who's blue and who's red?
Oh, the breath is being so baited right now.
Oh, I'm baited so hard right now.
He can't read. DC.
Come on.
Waiting on the...
All right.
Okay, wait,
Here you
Well,
go.
I'm trying to get the results to pop up. Hold on. DC actually won, but I'm trying to get your percentage.
oh.
The chat's messed up right now.
Ah, the chat. It's all good. We'll take your word for it, you guys. DC has taken the first round. It looks like
All
by
right.
about a margin of at least 10%.
One button down, you guys.
And actually-
don't let it happen again.
Zulani, we're very happy to have you back. It's been a while. And as soon as I said it, I remember the first time that you came in and I had difficulties pronouncing your names. So I do remember having you here, and it's good to have you back. Guys, we really appreciate the family that we've grown with as far as the comic book show. It means a lot that you guys show up week after week, and we hope to keep seeing you in the future. But in the meantime, DC took round 1 with
Yep.
Green Arrow 34. So
And don't
DC
worry,
presents
Korean.
first again. in
Yep,
round
and
2.
don't worry, Korean Fool. We're very happy to have you here.
You
You'll
just
get it
have-
on the next one.
Yeah, you just have to
Yes.
vote Marvel next time.
Yeah. So guys, next time it's !vote space Marvel or !vote space DC.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Mr. Wes Calimer,
Alrighty.
with his little tablet, taking it so
Little-
seriously
little
right
tabby
now.
tabs.
So professional.
What's going on?
All right.
All right.
Let me know when you are ready, sir.
I'm so ready.
All right. You're framed up nice. And go.
Let's do this. So we are doing Superman Wonder Woman Annual number 1, and we start off with the ever-famed Daily Planet webpage by Lois Lane. But no, that is not the kicker or most awesome thing of this this comic book. Let's see. There's some super awesome artwork that I wanted to show you guys that is just ridiculous. This is not only a great comic, but just like phenomenal 2-spread artwork that's just, this is brim packed with action. You got Clark Kent finding Super Doom in his head. Makes him kind of crazy, but it's fine. Crazy people can fight demons in their head. Don't make it weird. And then, let me see, what else do we got? The sweet fight between Super Doom and Cyborg Superman, which is really cool. Like the last issue, we see Sewell's take on 3 storylines, the Super Doom Doomed storyline. It's happening in all 3 Superman books. You have a Lois Brainiac issue, the Steel Lana's B story that no one cares about. Wonder Woman and the Justice League are trying to save Earth, while Clark is still not returned to his normal self. Oh, I wanted to read this really funny thing that Batman says. I got 15 seconds where Wonder Woman's like, do you see a way to do it, or do you have some super scheme that no one knows about that you can kill Clark with? He's like, look, man, I just always have a plan, because he's Batman, and I'm done. Drop the comic. Don't say anything, Lucas.
I didn't say a word. Did
Ginger
not say
Peony.
a word.
Yeah.
First off,
Yeah.
I love your name, Ginger Peony.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Unfortunately, you did miss the Whitney date. The results of that were, it was a raging success. They're actually still out at a bar right now. I think she met the one, so the show's over.
That was it.
That was it.
No,
One and
guys,
done.
Whitney is back every Wednesday at 7 p.m. PST on another date.
Pissed.
So, or on the same date, not the exact same date, but maybe with the same guy if it's gone well. So, tune in every week at Wednesday at 7 p.m. PST to watch Whitney and a dude possibly hit it off or completely crash and burn.
Wait a second.
Not Brady.
Wait a second.
Are you reading Big Dick Taker's comment?
No.
No.
What did he
I'm
say?
trying to wrap my brain around this Whitney show. So each show, she has like a new date?
Yep.
Yeah,
Right?
she meets a guy on OkCupid.
And she brings them here for the first date, and they play, and then people basically relentlessly troll them.
It is
Okay.
It's
amazing.
amazing.
So,
So
like,
the whole chat is collectively the third wheel. It's
That's
an
great,
amazing
yeah.
show concept.
Wow.
Yeah.
that is amazing, but what if she finds the one? Does that
Then
cancel
she
the
comes.
show?
No, she
Well,
comes
that's
back.
the reason why, Kirigari, I can never go on this show. Because if I do, she'd find the one, and it would just be awkward forever.
Now I'm interested in what Big Dick Taker was saying. What did Big
Big
Dick
Dick
Big
Taker!
Dick Taker said,
Big Dick
I only
Taker.
vote for the losing team, #contrarian.
Face Poppy says Lucas should be next week's date. Make it happen. OMG.
Well, he has to go on OKC.
Yeah. Would you
Yeah.
sign up for a OkCupid account if that meant that you could go on a date with Whitney here at Twin Galaxies Live?
Well,
I-
technically, he can't because she is
Yeah.
one of our employees at Ranker.
Yeah.
So he technically is her editor, and so that'd
Yeah.
be weird. Actually, it
Oh,
wouldn't.
cock blocked.
Oh!
Just saying.
Boss blocked.
Oh! That's what I was thinking.
All right. So Marvel won
right.
that last round, which means they go first
I
this
can't see
time.
where I'm framed.
No, no.
Is it
No,
just-
Jennifer.
there in the middle.
No, this is the second half of the second round. DC has already presented the Superman Wonder Woman Annual number 1. Ben is presenting as a counter to that.
New Avengers number 22.
I love this thing.
Just trying to keep you guys on your toes. And go.
All right. So, New Avengers, this is actually the climax of the current storyline. If you guys haven't been reading the Hit Me Book, it's so amazing. Basically, a bunch of Earths are colliding, and they had to decide. They made a bomb that would destroy the Earth, that would destroy Earth 616, and they didn't want to do it. And, like, Black Panther was going to do it, but then he couldn't. He pussied out because he's a cat. But then Namor did it. blew up the whole planet. Now everyone is shocked and amazed, and they're all pissed off. Everyone's pissed off at Namor, and then Black Panther just beats the shit out of him. And basically the entire issue is Black Panther beating the crap out of Namor. And it turns out, I'm just going to say this right now, that Namor lets it out of the bag that back during the Thanos arc, he told Thanos to go to Wakanda to destroy it because he hates Wakanda. And now...
What?
So he's basically the reason why Black Panther's people are all dead. So now Black Panther's going all rage face. Look at that. Rage face. And Hulk can't even stop him. Beats the shit out of him, and they was like, okay, we have to stop him. He's like, I will kill you! And then everyone leaves, and the bomb's left with Reed, and all you can see is that he's counting down to something. I think it's to Reed Richards' death, you guys.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Face Poppy says, "Wow, Ben Dunn just ranker blocked him."
Rango block.
Janice is calling racist.
Yeah.
Spajoni is calling Racoste.
Well, we all know that the Atlanteans are soups racist.
Soups. All right, guys. So that concludes round 2. Am I correct?
It
this
does.
time?
Correct.
She's drunk.
DC has presented Superman Wonder Woman #1.
And Marvel has presented New Avengers number 22.
Voting is open as soon as Guru deems it so. And it's open! 1 minute! Go, guys!
Do it!
Vote
Do it
/
now.
DC or vote / Marvel?
No.
Don't do
Vote
that.
No.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation
vote
point.
Space.
Yeah.
Space.
DC.
DC.
Or exclamation mark.
Don't do
vote
anything
space
I
Marvel.
just said. Just listen to him. Okay.
Trying to keep the vocalization up for
Wes must
the
be new
words
here.
that make sense. See, even that sentence, like, it's just everybody's brain power collectively rolled out of their ear
There we
tonight.
go.
Get your
Yes,
votes in.
just copy and paste what Internet Explorer or Face Poppies did. There you
No. It's,
Ooh, votes pouring
you
in.
wanna
No.
copy what Big Dick
It's
Taker
not
does.
for racism, it's against racism because everyone
But
was
Big Dick
against.
Taker just votes for whoever's losing, so if you're
N-
copying what
DJ
he
Nimbus,
does, you're gonna get another tied
it's
vote.
exclamation point.
Yeah. DJ.
Yes.
Just like Nick on Gomer just did.
Love that guy.
Nikon. Nikon.
Nikon
like
gamer?
like the camera.
Oh,
Most
like
likely.
our building.
Yeah, like the building we freaking are in.
That's it, guys. Voting is now closed.
so close.
Oh yeah.
Does look like Marvel won it by 1 vote.
Damn.
Yep.
And that one vote is Big Dick Taker.
Thanks, Big Dick Taker.
What's
Thanks
that
for all
name
your
again?
hard
What's
work.
I think with Big Dick Taker, it's the other person doing the hard work.
No, he's.
I don't know,
Right?
because Big Dick Taker has to
That's
take
a-
a lot of big dick.
That's a lot of
That's
work.
a lot of
right?
work.
Wait a second, you're right.
Yeah.
I had it exactly wrong.
Yeah. No, Big Dick Taker is the hole in this.
Puts the
situation.
bung in cowabunga.
I don't know if Big Dick Taker's a man or a woman. But
Okay, so
there's
that actually
definitely a
made
hole.
sense, Jen. That was actually really good, Jen.
Well done. Well done to everyone.
I hope this makes the cut of the 6 minutes on World of
On,
Heroes.
on Stan Lee's World of Heroes, Big Dick Taker. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Is that what my name means?
That's funny. Big Dick Taker.
Oh shit! Hold on a second. Oh god, that's amazing.
That was pretty funny.
Well, very quickly, Capista, no, I have not gotten your email. Your prize is still sitting on my desk. I think you are the last one who I'm waiting for before I send out everybody's prizes. So please send an email to matt@twingalaxies.com and I will send out your prize soon. Hopefully tomorrow.
Ben is crying.
Oh god.
He can't take it.
Thank you, Big Dick Taker.
That's something you thought you'd say, huh?
That's never something I ever thought I would say. Thank you, medium-sized, okay, Dick Taker. Teku23, have a good night. Enjoy Gen Con. Say hi to Dom.
Nice.
I think he's saying so in 1 hour.
Oh.
So this is from the future.
Okay.
It's a good prediction.
Yeah.
So Marvel, having taken that round, moves us into round 3. I believe we have a special message from Matt.
We do indeed. Please be sure to check out our sponsor, Dreamworld Comics. If you are ever in the Los Angeles or Culver City area, swing by Dreamworld Comics. It's run by a guy named Oscar. He will be happy to set you up with all of your comic book needs. Jennifer is finally in an Infinite Crisis game, so good for her. Also, be sure to follow or watch Stan Lee's World of Heroes on YouTube. They are now distributing our show, and we are very thankful for that. So we want to be sure that you guys are seeing all the other great content that they are putting out as well.
Is that what my name means? I can't. I can't get over it. Okay. Good.
That's good.
All right. Marvel won that last round, which means they go first this time. Let me know when you are ready to go, sir.
Wait, do I have the right book? Just wanna make sure. Yeah.
Better safe than
I
sorry.
didn't have the right book last time. So.
Okay.
I was wondering why.
It's
They'll never
because
know.
it was
They'll never
DC Sabotage. They don't give me the right books.
Oh, that's the one we didn't get?
Yeah.
We didn't get Grayson either. I had to go out and pick it up.
Oh, thanks for picking up my book too.
And by then it would have been too late.
DC stands for Dick Club.
Like a
That's
dick
okay.
club? Like a
Like
club
a-
that's made out of dicks?
Big Dick Taker can hang with
Okay.
DC.
Marvel stands for Marvelous Douchebags.
You know what? I'm thinking about if I ever have a kid, I might name him Marvel. What's up,
Oh,
Marvel?
man. I feel
It's
for
a
your
cute
kid.
name.
No, I saw some guy with
maybe
like
work.
his name tag said Marvel. I was like,
Oh, and then he'd be Mar.
Or Marv.
Or Marv. He
Marv.
could be Marv.
Marv is cool.
No, Mar.
Why
Mar
would you?
Hiscox.
Oh.
Mar Hiscox.
Wait, you're gonna marry Matt?
Yes.
And have his baby.
Okay,
apparently.
let's get back on track, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Let me know when you're going.
So, guys, I got issue 2 of Rocket Raccoon, and this is a phenomenal book. It's so amazing. The art is great. The artist is Scotty Young. No, that's the cover art. Anyway,
Okay, keep
what's
going.
going on in this story is that Rocket Raccoon, he's held captive. He's being questioned about this murder that's happening, and they're like, why did you do this? He's like, I didn't do it. It was someone like me that did this. But Rocket Raccoon is notorious for saying that he's the last of his kind. So what's up with that? So then he gets sent to prison and everything like that. And after 3 minutes of being in prison, there's this panel where he's on top of this guy who he just beat up saying, anyone else want to try and pet me? I loved it. I loved it a lot. Anyway, what else happens is that he starts wondering about, what is happening. Maybe I do have more of my race out there. And so this prison mate of his says, I think it's sweet, Rocket. You seem to like to have a lot of love to give, and if your race is still alive and you meet the girl of your dreams, and she doesn't want to return your love and start a family, you should chop her little head off, hollow it out, and use it as a cereal bowl. And then there's the reactions right there from it. And then he's like, fine, if you don't like cereal that much, you could use it for soup. Anyway, Rocket has a toothpick in his mouth that he smuggled into the prison, and if you know what that means, yes, Groot is out there, and he helps break Rocket out of prison, and it seems like smooth sailing from then, but until ...
I think that you were trying to like leave people out, but it makes it seem like you didn't finish.
No, that's where I wanted to leave off.
I think she would know if you finished.
No, she said it.
That's what she
She
questioned.
questioned it. That's what the dolphin said. It's an
Wait,
inside
the
joke.
raccoon's name is Rocket?
All right, so round 3, top of round 3, Marvel has presented.
Rocket Raccoon, number 2.
And DC's going to counter with something. What's it going to be?
Yes.
Okay.
Ahem.
I don't know if my face is in it or not.
Turn
Your
off
face is
your-
in it. Your face is totes in.
Okay, well, very good then.
Look behind you in the middle. No,
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, in the Skype. That's how you frame up.
Okay, so, yeah, all right. I suppose I'm ready.
Go.
For round 3, DC presents Grayson, number 2. I'm going to lead off with a little bit of spoiler. This is the second time in all of DC Comics history that Batman has actually laughed. So that's pretty huge. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge Batman fan, so believe me when I say that that's pretty huge. It starts off with the Hood, who is a character who's been MIA ever since the end of Batman Incorporated, stumbling into the society where Dick Grayson has infiltrated as Dick Grayson Super Spy, who is no longer Nightwing because the world thinks Dick Grayson is dead. He is sent to England on a mission to capture someone who is running around with super speed, because it turns out that she actually managed to steal a prototype advanced digestive enzyme, I guess, that's been implanted into her body. Now the crazy thing is a whole bunch of spies all over the world have been trying to steal it from her, and because her body processes everything faster, she's turned into a cannibal. She actually manages to take a bite out of Dick Grayson's arm, which is a little bit freaky, and Dick Grayson saying, hey, we need to capture this person and turn her over to the authorities. Now, Helena Bertinelli, who's actually hanging out with Dick, who's teamed up with her, says, no, we can't just turn her in. She's now an asset. We need to recruit her. So you get to see some conflict as to how things end up working, and at the end of it, Dick Grayson is feeling very lost with his place, which is why he calls Batman. And while chatting on their private line, Dick Grayson reminisces about one of the very few happy moments that Batman and Barbara and Alfred were involved in. Really great story. Check out Grayson.
Oh.
He's so professional. Oh, he's so professional.
I'm in a
He says in the
super
most non-professional way
tense
possible.
moment here in Infinite Crisis, so one of you is going to have to do the recap for me.
Well, guys, for round 3, Marvel has presented
Rocket Raccoon #2.
and DC has presented Grayson #2. And voting is open whenever Guru wants it to be open. Which is right now, I guess.
Boom.
So get your votes in. Type either !vote space DC or !vote space Marvel. Sorry.
It took me. It took Randall actually coming here for me to realize that his first name was not Guru. Like I thought. And then when he friended me on Facebook, I'm like, who's this Randall guy? Oh wait, it's okay, right. I'm not a smart man. No.
Nobody accused you of that. I do have to say, Ben, that your posts this last week have been pretty touching about our loss.
Oh yeah, I mean it. I can't tell you, man. Like I'm emotionally wrecked as it is. So having someone who is a hero, father, mentor figure.
Feels like a part of your family. Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. Like I definitely I feel the loss real bad. Like
That's
I think
it,
everyone
guys.
does. So.
Voting is now closed. Terribly sorry to interrupt, but voting is now closed.
Yep.
Looks like Marvel has.
Marvel
did
lost.
not take this.
All right. Well, here goes.
High three.
Number 2.
Well done, sir.
Number 2.
I really think that everybody who's watching at home, watching the comic book show, needs to help make High 3 a thing, or High Snicked a thing.
Yeah.
If you're on the Marvel side, you can do the High Snicked. Go ahead, demonstrate.
No, I don't want to.
No, you guys do middle fingers.
Feels
If you're on DC side, you can do a High 3. Shink.
See what I get forced to do?
That should never be a thing.
It's better than a High 5. Come on.
It is so much better.
Why? I don't
I
get
mean,
the
you
high
could really
three.
We're gonna
hurt
make it a
yourself
thing,
with it,
bitches.
though.
Cowabunga.
I don't.
I think you should lose points for that now.
Yeah. They lose 2 votes.
Take off your shirt.
I did. I unbuttoned it one more. You can see all of my glorious chest
All
hair.
right.
Guys, I'm going to get a chest tattoo, I think.
We're done.
Like here.
So white.
I know.
For DJ Nimbus, it looks like 1, 4, 6, and 8 Skypes are open.
Ooh, I have to take this, but I am in the middle of this game. My teammates are gonna be so mad at me. That's right. Keep going. Keep the energy up.
All right, guys.
Hey! So, DC took it.
That finishes out round 3. DC now has 2 rounds. Marvel has 1. So if DC wins the next round, the Danger Room / X-Mansion for this episode is over. We've already chatted about our sponsors, so that was the thing that
Chat
happened.
about our Facebook.
We are on Facebook. I don't know. You should chat about it. I don't
The
know
Facey
about it,
Books.
so.
Well, guys, hey, we have a Facebook. Moobot Guru already. Now he just posted it again. There's a link to our Facebook. Facebook.com/thecomicbookshow on TGL.
Fantastic.
That is great.
Let's do that one again. Use the second one.
So guys, yes, we're on Facebook now. You can find us at facebook.com/thecomicbookshow on TGL. You will find a lot of hilarious, fun, and entertaining things
Sorry,
there.
bro.
And Lucas, too.
And people who say that they're going to help me on Facebook, but they don't. Which they shouldn't.
Well,
They'll just mess things up. I'm talking about this guy.
this guy?
No, this
This
guy.
guy?
No, that guy.
That guy?
No,
This guy?
you.
Do we go again? Because we won, right?
We do go again.
Okay, cool.
We lost our timer though.
I know. That's what I was kind of worried about. I was like, well,
Well, I
crap.
could time us.
Okay.
I-
all right.
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
know how
time
my
us.
phone works anymore because
We won't get the nifty
my
music,
one's
but
stupid, so.
that's all right. Yeah, I'll time us.
We have plenty of time. We can wait.
Ready?
We're so early.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just wait.
We
keep
can
taking
we
it
can
off.
vamp a little more.
Yeah.
Guys,
looking out.
the Red Star T-shirt campaign was successful. Thank you guys if you
yeah.
contributed to it. I was able to get my Makita T-shirt, which I'm super excited about, and I'm very excited to see what Christian Gossett and Team Red Star do with the series as they move forward with IDW.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have new Red Star material soon, and as soon as we do, I'll make sure that we bring it in and do some more BPRD.
Yeah.
You did a BPRD for Red Star, didn't you? You played Makita, I think. Yeah, didn't we act out? Somebody else played Proto?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
when they had like a reprint of it or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Treasury Edition, the oversized,
Yep.
which is still in comic book stores right now. So, guys, if you were unlucky enough to miss out on the Red Star, go visit theredstar.com. You can check out the collected editions that were all on sale for Comic-Con, and you can also check out the Treasury Edition that just got printed, which is oversized and beautiful.
It's so beautiful that, and it's so big that we actually had to copy one page with like 2 pages. We had to put the 1/2 top on the Xerox, and it was crazy. We had to tape them together.
One would say it's
Huge.
brimful.
No one wouldn't say that.
You said
I
that.
think
Nope.
he just said that.
Nope, he didn't.
You said that.
Redacted.
All right, so
All right.
Jennifer has returned with our timer, and Adam, hopefully you are ready.
We on the same
Is
page?
it Marvel or DC?
This
DC.
is DC's
Sorry,
presenting
okay.
side. Yes.
All right.
Good. Same page.
We have about 32 seconds to talk.
I know exactly what they're doing.
No, you don't. You have
Yeah,
no
you
idea.
really have
You
no idea
no
what we're doing.
clue what we're about to do, Lucas.
All right.
And
So
go.
for this week, DC is presenting the new Assault on Arkham film. Adam, roll it. Oh, that's right. We're not allowed to play real clips anymore because Marvel keeps playing copyrighted materials, so we can't play any more videos for you guys.
Hashtag Team Marvel fail.
But seriously, guys, if you got a chance to watch Assault on Arkham, it's amazing. We're sorry we can't play the clip, but that's what we're presenting.
Super good.
Boop, 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 boop. Just a little bit of explanation there, guys. And this isn't new information. Doesn't count. Totally doesn't count. If you've enjoyed the clips that we've been playing on the comic book show, we'll still be recommending them and pointing you to YouTube. But due to copyright claims that happen, because whenever we do that, we get a little tag on our YouTube channel.
please, like you
We
guys
cannot
haven't
be playing them
played
here
anything.
anymore.
You guys got both of them. It was the Deadpool leaked footage, and it was the Guardians of the Galaxy footage. The
because
commercial
DC
that we
doesn't
played for
care.
Gotham didn't count.
They want you to redistribute their stuff.
Hashtag blame Marvel.
So that's just, so in case anyone wonders why we won't play as many clips
Their
anymore,
fault.
that's why. Or actually any clips at all.
Yeah, Edeldav knows where it's at.
Where the
Oh,
fault's at,
ouch,
because we do
ouch.
too.
Well, DC has presented in round 4, so it's now Marvel's
Yeah.
turn.
Well, we have a clip that I'd like to. No, I don't.
Oh my god. I was about to have a
Jennifer
heart
was
attack.
about to be like,
I was
nope,
about to-
nope.
Cut it!
I
Shut it off!
I do hear Jace Hall coming to beat me up.
He would burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
I like that hashtag not marvelous.
All right.
That's great.
That's a good one too.
That's good.
I guess I'm gonna present this.
Powerful intro.
Can I do it like this? Is this? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it.
That's kind of good. All right. All right. I'm ready.
All right, and go.
So Marvel presents Deadpool Dracula's Gauntlet number 5. I presented number 4 last week because apparently Deadpool comes out all the time now. I'm just going to take you through the highlights. They're on a boat. They're having sex. This girl and Deadpool having sex next to a tied-up couple. Then they get beat up by Muppets that are actually vampires dressed as Muppets to not be poofed in the sun, but Deadpool poofs them in the sun. Then they end up in a church, and this is a real cool shot. That's cool. But there's the Frightful Four. The Frightful Four is it's a brood queen, a Frankenstein monster, a mummy, and my favorite character, Marcus. Marcus is a centaur who is bitten by a werewolf and then has a symbiote suit, a la Venom, on top of that. His only weakness, diabetes. This isn't a joke. He actually has to take a break in his fight. I have to find it. They have to take a break in his fight to shoot up a la Matt Hiscox. And he says, I am, always, but with careful management, I can live a long, full, fruitful life as a contract killer. But I am worried that diabetes will cost me my hooves someday. To which Deadpool then cuts off his hooves. And then, as the symbiote's trying to heal itself, he runs him over with a steamroller. And then it turns out the Brood is in love with him. So that's weird.
I love it when an argument ends with, so that's
So
weird.
that's
You're like totally not in frame. of
Yeah, so I think that equals weird Russian Batman sex.
Yeah, because that was the point. That was the
Uh,
point of our point.
well, this is the point of my point.
What point?
Shut up.
Well,
Fucking win.
the round, the rounds have the presentations are now over. DC presented a video that might have represented Assault on Arkham,
Yeah.
and Marvel has presented Deadpool.
Something.
Deadpool, Dracula's Gauntlet,
The cool scene, the really cool scene.
all the cool scenes in number 5.
So that's round 4. Voting is now open.
Oh,
I guess.
Boom.
no. Yeah.
Yes. Type
1
in
minute.
! Vote space DC or ! Vote space Marvel. Get your votes in.
Just to be clear, exclamation point vote space DC or exclamation point vote space Marvel.
You're just being clear for yourself.
I
Just
am.
to be clear,
I am for me.
vampires and diabetes.
Nope. Nope.
There was a centaur wolf, a were-centaur wolf symbiote named Marcus.
Sounds
He
like
has
new
done
information to me.
wheels.
No, I said it all before.
22 minutes to get your votes
Yeah.
in,
I
ladies
didn't
and
listen to you.
gents.
22 minutes.
I'm sorry, 22 seconds. We've made some changes to the show. You now have 22 minutes to vote.
There's another. We have Orlando 87 Pen is another new name.
Are you Orlando Bloom? Please be Orlando Bloom.
I am.
Or are you Orlando Jones?
That's it, guys. Voting is now closed.
Less impressive.
I have an embarrassing story, by the way. What are the results?
Crazy. It's 38% Marvel, 62% DC.
Well, guys, sometimes Deadpool gets a little too weird, and I can't follow the storyline.
Yep.
That point was this week.
And that point was this week,
Got
because
it.
there was a Doctor Strange moment in there, and hell if I know why. Who knows?
The-
Maybe stop writing them once a week.
The first bunch of Deadpool vs. Dracula wasn't weekly though, was it? Like the first, I feel like it was bi-weekly.
I mean,
for a while.
Deadpool's been a weekly book for a real long time.
No, this is a weekly book.
Oh, is it? It's actually. I thought it was bi-weekly. So.
So I guess that means
I believe it's.
there we
weekly.
go. I only have 2 buttons left, but I think we lost.
Oh,
You did. That was
that means
round,
you lose your shirt.
That was round 4.
For all the non-ladies out there,
If you want to pen it up.
I
I
think
do.
we've lost
Hey,
all
Jen,
the ladies.
What's up?
about to pen it up here.
What am I doing? What?
No, we're about
I'm
to.
surviving is what I'm doing.
Okay.
See,
Infinite
Zulani, I'm
crisis.
actually not.
What?
I'm not ashamed to lose to that clip because that clip was so beyond weird that I loved it.
Well, the crazy thing was that actually was filmed in the last 3 days.
Yeah.
I tried to search for something that was definitely not copywritten that was presented in the last week. I don't know what it was from.
I'm assuming it's a Comic-Con. I'm assuming it's some kind of
maybe
comic
like a
book
Russian.
convention.
It is
Yeah.
Russian.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know.
Or some really,
Who knows?
really excellent burlesque weirdness
Out of Russia as
out
well.
of Russia.
For edic's sake,
Where are you going?
thank you. For the editing's sake, DC takes the week for the win.
Oh, hey.
Boom. Shakalaka.
We all tied up now.
Yes, in the second year of the comic book show, it's currently 4 weeks DC and 4 weeks Marvel.
See that?
So,
It keeps
Okay.
being tied.
yeah.
Good. I like it.
Yeah, and Neostorm, all of
Neck
those
and
girls
neck.
were freaking hot in that video, so I would have voted for it too.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Yeah. What's
Coming up next.
I don't know.
So, hold on, let me button up here.
Very good.
I felt weird.
For Edeldav, very briefly, we did not already use Assault on Arkham. Last week was the last week that we played video clips, and we did play the DC advertisement for Assault on Arkham, the little 30-second teaser that they released. Which, weirdly, that one didn't get flagged by YouTube. Like, they send you a timestamp for what did.
Well, I'm assuming it's because Marvel is owned by Disney, and Disney is
Disney's
super
more
litigious
active
about
about it.
that.
Yeah, Disney.
Yeah, I have a friend who actually works at Disney doing exactly what happened to there.
Maybe.
Tell him to stop it.
Well, then he'd lose his job,
Wait.
and then I'd feel bad because he has a kid,
Okay.
but not too bad because he has a kid. Well, on to our next segment. We present to you the Infinity Gauntlet, in which we are going to go to the chat and we're going to get your favorite. We want to see your weird matchups.
Yeah.
Like
Doesn't have to be
It
just
does-
superheroes.
It doesn't have to be just superheroes, and it doesn't
Fictitious.
have to be weird.
Yeah.
Like, it could be any of the ones, like, any kind of matchup that you've ever thought of.
Anything.
You can take it to us, and then we're
guy.
going to use our combined brains, along with your combined brains, to come up with a defining answer to it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitive answer is what I was looking for.
Well,
So think of things like Hello Kitty versus Catwoman.
No, don't think of that.
Yeah. Or Jen versus Sabretooth.
or
Thinking about that too.
Sabretooth versus,
Wolverine? No.
I
It
was
happens
gonna say
all the
Wolverine.
time,
He was
and
gonna
Wolverine
say-
always
say-
wins.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Wolverine. That's why it's your job to come up with awesome, characters.
Yeah, so we're already getting some good ones coming in. Well, we're getting some coming in.
Jake the
Okay.
dog versus Plastic Man.
Jake
a
the
good
Dog
one.
versus Plastic Man. A-Bomb versus Hawkeye. The Hulk versus Prozac.
Oh,
Ooh,
Spider-Man
Spiderman versus Peter Parker.
Spiderman.
Spiderman.
Bender versus Iron Man.
God, that would be fun.
That's my new favorite one. That's really great.
Who's Patrick Willis?
Oh,
some guy.
Grayson versus Black Widow.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one, actually.
You guys, well,
do that one.
we've got enough of them here. Let's roll with
Yeah.
one. I say we either do Bender versus Iron Man or Grayson versus Black Widow.
I think we should do Grayson versus
Yeah,
Black Widow.
I know too.
Because I don't know.
I think Bender would just.
No. Bender versus Iron Man in a drinking contest.
Oh!
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 Boom!
Nice.
Is that where you going, Randall?
Yeah,
I wasn't
seriously.
going with that, but I'll go with it now.
That's awesome, because they both drink so heavily.
Well, not anymore.
Well,
Iron
Well,
Man's
actually,
sober.
the
Bender
one
did
problem
get-
with that is Bender gets gets more sober as he
Yep.
drinks.
let's totally do this. Let's totally do this.
It's true, but if Bender doesn't drink, he dies.
Right.
And
Right.
if,
He
if
rusts.
Iron Man drinks, he'll die.
This is more than enough for us to do so. This. Come on. Let's do this. We
All
have to
right,
do
let's
this.
fucking do it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
I think we just did
This is
it.
happening.
Round one.
So round one is Bender versus Tony Stark in the Iron Man suit, I'm assuming, in a drinking contest.
In a drinking contest. Well, huh.
Well,
Now, is this... Okay, Tony Stark... We have to figure this out. Tony Stark has his face mask down or face mask up?
He's got to have it up.
He's
be
got
able
to drink.
Yeah.
Or no, he probably
like
figured
in
out
the
a way.
party.
What if he figured out a way to...
I mean, I guess he could get his straw through the
Well,
grate.
it doesn't matter if he's wearing it or not. The helmet doesn't help him filter out the alcohol, and they're not going to be punching one another, so it really doesn't matter.
How about drunk Bender versus drunk Tony Stark in the Iron Man outfit? Because they
But
both
drunk
get really
Bender
drunk.
is him not drinking.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Drunk Bender is him not drinking.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, that's fine.
I mean, in the end, I'm assuming that Iron Man would probably get drunk enough and pissed off enough that he would shoot his repulsor ray into Bender, and Bender would explode because Bender is a bender. He's a bending bot.
He's a bending bot.
He's a bending unit. He can't really do anything besides bend.
However, in his
am I
belly
Bender?
compartment, he's always pulling out mysterious things. He might have something stashed in there.
That is true. So, like a woman. That was a beardy joke. I don't want to take credit for it.
Interesting.
And it's true. We don't know that could be an infinite bag of holding that he has
Yes.
in his.
I'm going to say drinking-wise, I think Bender's a pretty obvious choice to win.
He's gonna win. Yeah, he's gonna win.
Fighting-wise, though Bender is a bending unit, he's not a war bot.
No.
And basically, Iron Man is a war machine.
Ah.
So I think Iron Man would win it in a fight. Bender would win it in a drinking contest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay, now
satisfied.
what about a debate?
Wait a second. Hold on. Z-Money 925, a name I've never seen before, brings up a super big point that I completely forgot. Bender does have the Doomsday device as his power source.
This is getting crazy, guys.
Plus, Bender actually can go back in time.
It's true. All he has to do is read Fry's tattoo on his
Very
butt.
true.
You know way too much about this,
I've seen every episode of Futurama.
obviously.
Plus,
John DiMaggio plays the voice, so.
It's true, but Robert Downey Jr. is the voice of Iron Man, so
And the face.
you're a face.
Your face.
I don't know, what beats time travel?
Porn stars? I don't know.
Ooh, Blunt Knife. New name
War
again.
Machine. Up to
See that I was
the
holding that
sun.
back. He is a bending unit, meaning that he would be able to bend Iron Man's suit.
Well,
If he gets his hand on him, yeah.
Because Bender has limitations for what he can and cannot bend.
What can't he
He
do?
actually
does.
overcame those limitations.
Yes, he does. He's overcome his limitations when he had to bend that one extra strong girder, but he does still have limitations. So.
But you're saying that the Iron Man armor, it's still iron.
Well, it's not.
If
like
it's not iron, why
not-
is it called
no, no,
Iron
I'm
Man?
sure it's not iron.
It's not iron, dude.
Well, then why is he Iron Man, you guys? Is a stupid.
original one
I
was
hate
iron.
this stupid debate. I quit.
The original one was iron.
Okay. Oh my god, the original Iron Man totally looks like Bender.
The Unicorn Reese is also a Futurama fan.
Oh, cool.
Apparently, they have seen all of them as well.
I don't think a winner can be determined.
All right, well,
think that's settled.
We'll say that one is still up for debate.
That was one of my favorite ones ever.
That was a good one.
That was fun.
Guys, more suggestions though. We still have Grayson and Black Widow. If you guys want to try and tackle
bad.
that one,
Not bad.
there were a whole bunch of other ones though too. I feel bad because the chat scrolls quickly and they go by.
They do go
So,
It's Dolomite, baby.
Yeah, if you had a suggestion earlier in the beginning of the segment, please feel free to repost it so we can consider to do it.
Good news, everyone.
there's Deadpool versus Zatanna. Does Deadpool fight magic?
I don't think it matters. I think that Deadpool.
Yeah.
Ooh, I really like Spy Scouts one. I think that Deadpool versus anyone really, in the end, unless you particleize Deadpool, he's pretty much coming back.
Yeah.
An atomic bomb couldn't destroy him. Well, Zatanna could probably take him to a different dimension and then it'd be over.
That's what I'm saying. In my head.
I like the Tom Cruise Maverick versus Will Smith in ID4.
That's funny.
Strawberry Shortcake versus Rainbow Bright.
Yeah, I like that Spy Scout and Ken L. Thomas were apparently on the same obscure 1980s comic or cartoon page at the same time. They didn't communicate. It's just 10:03 was apparently the time to make suggestions like that. Martian Manhunter versus Superman.
It's been done.
We've got Grayson versus Black Widow again. Do you guys want to roll with that one?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Pretty good.
Let's do that one.
Um,
So I think you're pretty. Everyone's pretty
I
familiar
like
with both.
Guru's
Yeah.
one.
We already gave Guru one though.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a great one. Howard the Duck versus Darkwing Duck.
Well, oh, we'll totally do that next. But for right now, let's get a little backstory on Dick Grayson, Matthew.
well, Dick Grayson used to be Nightwing. He was the first Robin. But during the Forever Evil crossover, Lex Luthor had to kill him because his heart was wired to a doomsday device, a nuclear bomb that was going to blow up either Manhattan or Gotham. I don't remember which. So the world had found out that Dick Grayson was actually Nightwing, and so Dick Grayson and Nightwing had to die. Since then, he's gone undercover as a super spy for the organization Spiral. He still has all of his same training. He was trained by Batman. He's been trained by some of the best martial artists in the world. He's actually trained more in South America than Batman has, but he's trained less in other worldly martial arts, so he's not quite as good of a fighter as Batman. Deadly with the Screama, only he doesn't kill, and very talented acrobat.
I thought you were about to say actor.
Yes, a very
He
talented.
can be.
You gonna take on Black Widow backstory?
How about you do it?
Okay.
Oh, I don't really know much about Black Widow.
Tell us what you know, Ben.
Her name is Natasha Romanov. She is a Russian super spy.
Except in the movie.
Except in the movies, because Scarlett Johansson can't do a Russian accent.
But she could speak in Russian. Makes no sense to me.
Well, she's a super spy.
Whatever.
So she's trained in a whole bunch of
Yeah.
different martial arts. She's trained in
She has
gunplay.
She has extensive military training, hand-to-hand combat, martial arts, and she has espionage training.
And also, she doesn't have the pussy skill of not killing. She has killed and will kill again. My heart.
And she ages very slowly.
Soup.
Is it? Does she really? Is that like a power?
Yeah. Like, cause like back in the day, like in like the World War II days, she was still like, you know, young.
Yeah, doesn't she have a form of the super soldier serum? in her?
Is that?
No, I think that it's just Marvel Comics.
No.
From the 40s.
No.
No.
She has a thing.
She has
Okay.
She has a thing.
Look it up.
So
You
those are
have
the
it up.
facts.
It says it right here.
Oh wait, here we go. Spy Scout says she has a version of the Super Soldier Man.
That's what I
I'm gonna
thought.
put a version of the Super Soldier.
DC just schooled you.
Big Dick Taker.
Okay. So those are the facts presented. That being said, Matt, what do you think would be the outcome?
Well, I'm a big Dick Grayson fan. I'm a big fan of Dick.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Big
It's
Dick
just
fan.
every time it comes up, I gotta say it.
Big
I'm a
Dick
big
fan.
of Dick.
Who isn't?
Big Dick Taker.
That's what it means?
I think Dick Grayson has had better training than Black Widow.
Interesting.
Uh,
Mostly because of Bruce Wayne or just altogether?
if the contest is who's a better spy, I think Black Widow would win it. But I think in an outright fight, maybe it's just the Avengers movies, but she really does not seem that effective. Like her move is like, I'm gonna throw my legs around your head, and then we're gonna both fall down, and somehow that's the end of the fight. Like,
Yeah, but if we're
I
gonna go
watched
off
her
of
do that like 30 times.
we're gonna go off of
so.
movies and Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson's not yet. He's not yet in movies, and I'm not talking about Batman v Superman.
How is he not yet in movies?
Not in the animated movie that he was in, Batman Under the Hood. He was awesome in it.
What?
No,
Wait,
we're
wasn't
talking
he in
about
Batman
like
and
Batman
Robin?
Forever.
No,
and
that was
Batman
still
and
just Robin. He
No.
was wearing the red suit, and if you want to get
That-
really technical, A, all movie long he was called Robin. B, the designers called him Redbird, and C, they had Nightwing designs that they straight up rejected, which I
Okay.
have.
But wasn't the
So-
person under the mask
Yeah.
Dick Grayson?
Yes,
Yes.
it was.
So it's the same person.
No.
He's been in movies.
Because he gets better. Nightwing is a much better superhero than Robin ever was.
This
True.
is like the worst bullshit I've ever heard.
People grow up.
But
No,
okay.
that's a good
Grow up out of
point
their
though,
roles.
because we're not. They didn't say Robin. They said Dick Grayson, who we're assuming is Dick Grayson now, who's been Nightwing, who's been Robin, who's gone through everything,
Oh, so he's been Robin. So yeah.
and
so Robin.
and
He's in the
Nightwing.
movies.
So he's grown as a
Well,
fighter.
if we want to go that way, then he's awesome effective. His utility belt always has some magic little Joel Schumacher designed trinket that gets him out of any situation.
Ever.
Including being completely frozen. Completely frozen in ice, not a problem.
Yeah.
No,
Hanging
that's
onto the side of a
Batman's.
rocket, not a problem.
Can do that too.
Freeing Batman, Not a problem.
Whenevs.
16 different grappling hooks for no apparent reason with 2 different costumes, including one that's silver and one that's red, not even counting the blue one that's in the comics, the redesigned red one that's in the comics, and the pretty awesome super spy suit.
Dude, drop this right now.
Ball drop. Ooh. No, seriously, though, going back
Wait.
to it, I do think
Your
that...
balls have dropped?
Yes, my balls
Finally.
have dropped.
He dropped the ball, but in a really
Yes,
cool
and
way.
Spy Scout points out that Dick Grayson has been Batman twice. So,
Has Black Widow been Batman? No? Okay, cool.
She's been inside Batman.
That's weird. That's a
That's what that means.
That's a weird thing you just did. Back to you.
well, my vote goes for Dick Grayson. I think Dick Grayson has more experience and is better trained.
We vote experience Dick.
I vote for Dick Grayson just because he's a. I can't even keep that up. I can't even
You
keep
can't
that
keep
up.
Dick up?
I can't even keep my dick up.
All right. World of Heroes.
I don't know.
I would give it to Black Widow because
Would you give it to
she
Black Widow?
has
Over and over.
more experience, years experience in training.
So she's old.
Yeah, she is old.
And she's
but
fought.
She looks,
she's fought
she looks
aliens.
fabulous.
She's fought governments. She's fought Doom. She's
Well,
still
wait
alive.
a minute, though. Like, again, like, I do have to ask, because the Joel Schumacher Batman universe is now 2 current film universes removed. Like, that was a long time ago. That was 15, 20 years ago now. 1997 was the last
So a
time.
while
they did that.
ago.
Whereas Black Widow, she is recent. And the whole running joke throughout the Avengers movie is like, yeah, she's standing there with her pistols like, what the fuck am I doing here?
But
So,
then
like,
when she has to kick ass, she kicks ass.
when she has to get gas, she kicks
So
out.
that's what.
When she has to get gas, she gets gas.
No.
Boom! Give me that ball.
I'm sorry, but I mean, legitimately, like, the movies have, because this is an ongoing thing that every
You
time
know what?
Black
Now
Widow's
that
in
now
a
that
movie,
I'm
they're
thinking about it,
kinda-
now that I'm picturing it in my brain, she would probably get her ass handed to her.
But she
don't
would
think
get gas.
But then again, I mean, she uses guns. She shoots.
She kills.
She kills.
But again, Dick Grayson
And-
fights people with guns all the time.
She's a woman, and she manipulates.
Oh. All right.
She
well,
does manipulate.
That's a generalization.
let's leave that
Just gonna say.
little generalization with Lucas and his issues. But back to this topic. Sorry about that, guys, gentle viewers. Okay.
I want to get to the Watchtower so we can talk about
Yeah.
the stupid fucking selfies that are going on. But we'll get to those. We got time for maybe 1 or 2 more. We got time for about 2
Why-
more.
Well, Ken L. Thomas brings up Charlie Brown v. the football. It's never the football. It's Lucy. If it was a football, the football's choice, I'm sure. I'm
Lucy's
sure Charlie
a
would get it.
fucking
Is that
manipulative bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lucy is kind of a bitch.
Yeah, they're all bitches.
Okay.
Except
I
for
like
Jen.
Patty. Patty
Patty.
wasn't so bad.
Patty was good. You know they're making a
and Snoopy?
CG version of that right now, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
A super creepy one.
No. It's by the family. Like it's like a really cool like the inside knowledge on it. It's like a good film.
I love
By the fan.
Big Dick Taker. So sexist of Lucas. Everyone knows that Dick wins because he's a guy, though.
It's true.
Janice says Black Widow is a badass in Winter Soldier, though. So seriously, guys, we got time for about 2 more. We have Charlie Brown versus the football up.
Jesus Christ versus no one.
Heisenberg versus Batman in meth making contest.
Oh, Hobo Joe Jr.
Wow.
That's a great one.
Hobo Joe Jr.
God, that
Beast
made me
from the
happy.
X-Men versus Beast Boy.
Beast from the X-Men.
I don't know.
Oh wait,
Beast Boy can turn into any beast.
Oh yeah, he
Turn
can
into
like
any
morph.
animal.
Yeah.
Yep. That's not a bad one.
Not a bad one.
Howard the Duck versus Darkwing Duck is back up.
I want to so do that.
You want to do that one?
You want to
Yes.
do Howard
All
the
right,
Duck?
let's do that one.
Sure.
I want to represent Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, because you want to represent the winning side.
No,
because
no, no, no,
Howard
no, no,
Duck
no.
win.
First off, Darkwing Duck is an archetype that is based on Batman.
I
Howard
know.
the Duck is from Marvel Comics. You got Howard, buddy.
No, we don't have to
Yep.
go party lines.
He
on
wants
this.
to do this one. Let him do whatever he
Fine,
wants to do.
God,
So you,
it's
I don't know
good.
much about Darkwing Duck. Tell
I
us
don't know
about
about
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. Yeah, he's pretty much Batman, animated duck style.
As a duck.
Which is awesome.
It is
and I grew up watching that cartoon. I would draw it all the time. I remember coming into school
Do you
one
remember the
day.
theme song?
Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck. You better watch out, you bad boys.
Darkwing Duck.
When there is trouble, you'll call DW.
Yep.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
But I remember coming into school one day really late, and because I had like a migraine that day, but I got better, and I came in and like the whole day I was just drawing Darkwing Duck. I just
So
remember that
cute.
day. And there was a girl that I freaking manipulated in 3rd grade to make me. She gave me a Darkwing Duck folder, and when she gave me this Darkwing Duck folder, I was like, "Forget you! I got the folder now, bitch."
Okay.
They're all bitches except for Jen.
Oh wow.
All right.
Yay!
There's some. What's going on,
Ooh,
buddy?
there's some
Lots
pent
of-
up stuff.
What's going on, buddy?
happening
Do we
here.
need?
Lots of
Do we
things.
need?
Someone get him a Darkwing Duck folder.
Back to what we were talking about, though. So.
What were we talking about?
Whoa.
Well, hey, do you guys remember Launchpad, who was in
Yes!
Darkwing Duck and
DuckTales.
and DuckTales, which I thought was so cool?
I love
They had
it when
they had a
did it.
Duck universe.
And
awesome.
what
I
was
had
it?
a
Mega
huge
Duck?
crush on
Mega
Gizmo
Duck.
Well,
Gizmo Duck.
was-
Gizmo Duck.
Yeah, Gizmo Duck was. on.
Launchpad was
But
so
he didn't have
hot.
his own show, did
No, but Gizmo Duck was on both
DuckTales.
DuckTales.
And,
he? Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Okay.
but yeah, he's
How-
awesome.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck is a failed movie in the 80s.
Howard the Duck is a self-styled master of quack fu. Howard possessed a special iron duck suit of power armor, which possessed a flamethrower, a lamp, and springs, enabling him to leap as high as a one-story. That's 10 feet. As Duckman, he had the Duckmobile and a utility belt filled with unrevealed paraphernalia.
All right.
One would assume they all were duck-based.
Or drugs.
And Darkwing Duck had a trapper keeper.
Hey, do you guys know that Howard the Duck was the first ever Marvel movie made?
It was.
No.
And it was
Yeah.
made by George Lucas.
There was Captain America ones in the 70s.
That wasn't made by Marvel, though.
It was an official branded Marvel.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do your research, bro.
Did
Anyway.
you know that the reason that Pixar exists is because of Darkwing Duck, because George Lucas lost so much money making making Howard the Duck, that he had to sell a piece of LucasArts that then became Pixar. So it's because of Howard the Duck that we have Pixar.
Okay.
That's weird. That's very
So
weird.
therefore,
I was
Howard the
confused.
Duck. What has Darkwing Duck done for us besides some weird thing in Lucas's past?
I just want to point out another new user who I don't think we've seen before, Dessa Dammit.
Hi, Dessa, damn it.
Welcome
Dessa
to the Comic
Dammit!
Book Show.
I know it says DuckTales and woohoo, but I thought she was like, fuck Tails. I'm like, whoa. Dessa's got a mouth on her. But she was just singing the theme song.
yeah, Wes doesn't know how to read.
She have girl problems.
Neostorm says Darkwing Duck gave us a reason to be happy in our weekday afternoons.
Aw.
Why don't you come out here and say that yourself?
That's for Darkwing. He was on your side.
I know, I'm just because he's like right
in
over
the
there.
next room.
Okay.
I don't know.
I would say Darkwing Duck because he is a known crime fighter. This is what he's made his business. I mean, Howard the Duck is too. He's kind of ridiculous. Let's be honest.
He is ridiculous, but
He
you
is.
know,
I mean,
he had
Yeah.
a hot girlfriend.
She's okay.
Whatever.
all right. I don't.
It was the most adult comic at the time because I used my stepfather was the first person to ever give me he gave me his comic book collection. There were some Howard the Duck comics in there, and I was like 10 or 11, and I read them, and I was reading the Howard the Duck ones, and I was like, I don't think I should be reading these
They're very adult.
because they were pretty adult.
Disney actually tried to sue Marvel because he looked so much like Donald Duck.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
they
not an
were-
issue anymore because they own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we can see crossovers.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. A Donald Duck, Howard the Duck crossover.
All right. Well,
So no answer really. I'd
let's
say
just
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. I mean, there it is, blathering blatherskite. That's how Gizmo Duck got his suit to come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Say blathering blatherskite, and then
It was really
I would
cool.
he'd Iron Man up.
No, it was cool. He was like Iron Man meets Shazam meets a duck.
I don't remember him being outside of his suit.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
was a bean counter.
Yeah.
He worked for Scrooge McDuck as a bean counter. He literally counted beans.
I
money.
want that job.
Well,
This sounds.
You can make it happen.
I
I,
still
could,
have
I
fire
mean,
to-
I mean, yeah. If you want that job, I could give it to you, but
Okay.
Still haven't learned what comes between 4 and 8, so I would fail at this.
5,
Didn't
6,
Ben
5,
tell
6,
you
5, 6,
earlier?
and 7.
I wasn't paying attention.
5, 6, and
Were you
7.
thinking of something else?
Guys, it's
Counting
5,
is
6, and
hard.
7.
69.
Do we still
No,
have time?
9 is after 8.
We do. We have time.
Don't
we have time
listen
for.
to
We have time for one more Infinity Gauntlet suggestion, guys.
Yeah.
We love this part of the show. We love seeing what you guys want to see or who you guys want to see fight.
And we love peering into Lucas's psyche and what happened to him as a child.
Hey, he got a Darkwing Duck folder. That's the
Yeah.
important part.
That is really
That's-
that
Do you
was
still
the
have
point of
it?
the story.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Superman versus Yu-Gi-Oh! In a game of spades. Well, you can't play spades with only 2 people. Hobo Joe Jr.
Was
Come on.
DuckTales Darkwing Duck better than Animax? I don't know. Well, they're all equally awesome in my brain. Like that was just a golden age of television, wasn't it? So good.
They were not on at the same time.
Darkwing Duck and DuckTales were on
prior to
In the
Early
80s.
Animax.
In the 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
Poison Ivy versus Loki. Pinky versus Stewie. Kato versus Robin.
Pinky versus Stewie was doubled by 2 people.
Weird.
Mm,
Yeah, that's what I thought. Brain versus Stewie, because Pinky, because Pinky's...
I don't know.
Pinky was an idiot.
Pinky's a dark horse.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen with Pinky.
Now Teku is taking off. Teku, thank you so much for joining us, and check out Saving Throw.
Saving Throw, look it up. I do believe it's on Saturday. There's one on Friday. The premiere's on Friday, and then they're going to reshow it on Saturday. The first 2 episodes. It's really, I saw some early cuts of it. It's awesome. I hate watching myself on things, and I love this so much. I think it's going to do so much good things for people wanting to play D&D. Gen Con.
And it also looks like
Saving
Walking
Throw.
in Circles, Adam Rady's web series, is also going to be a Gen Con. So.
Nice.
Ooh.
Watch them both.
Watch them both.
What if they're on at the same time? Which
I don't
one should
think-
they?
I don't think they're on at the same time
But there might be.
because they're
Time's
pro.
yours on.
What was that?
Time's yours on. I
I,
think mine's 9 on Saturday.
no, I don't, see, ours is on Friday. We have 2 showings,
Oh.
so one's on Friday, and
we had
then
2 last year.
well,
Was that the thing you went to last year on the
Yeah, not
in
going
Indiana?
I'll be honest with you, Ben. About 20 people are going to watch the show.
No.
If you're lucky.
Oh yeah, no. We had pre-ticket things of I think it was 2.
Yeah.
So
You'll be lucky to get about.
well, why? See, Gen Con, I'm really sad that I'm not going to be able to go because I love tabletop games. But I'm like, well, you're having this tabletop convention. Why are you? Tabletop convention. Why are you showing things? Like people don't want to do that. People want to play tabletop games.
I know I'm not a mic, but anyways, we'll talk about it later.
Anyway,
Well, guys, time for one more suggestion
One more.
from the Infinity Gauntlet. One more. Freakazoid versus the Mask.
done. Freakazoid versus the Mask.
That's pretty great.
What? What about Rocket Raccoon versus Chewbacca?
Ooh,
Ooh, I didn't see that one.
that's a good
Oh.
one.
Okay, Blue Jays suggested it. But whatevs. Whatevs. Me versus my job.
Unfortunately, I think the job is winning right now.
Oh, feedback.
No, that's what it says. That's not me saying it. That's what
Oh,
Tom
somebody
said.
else. Okay. I was like, man, you look tired. Like, I think the job is winning.
Oh,
Matt's
yeah,
just
definitely.
like-
I'm getting my ass handed to me every day.
Oh, it's nice that it's getting handed to you.
It's not true. Probably emotionally.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Seems to be
Bert
another
versus
issue.
Ernie, TMNT from the 1980s versus TMNT from 2000s.
80s wins! Next!
Bert versus Ernie.
The Hood versus the Red Hood. Rocket Raccoon versus Oscar the Grouch.
They both have bad attitudes.
I still like Freakazoid versus the Mask.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
that too.
Let's do it.
All right. Who's giving back on what? Because I don't know anything about either of them.
Me too. It's all
Okay.
up to you
Yep.
guys.
Well, Freakazoid was a character that was created by Steven Spielberg. Well, it wasn't created by him, but it was a TV show in the 90s by the same people who did Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain. He really was just an answer to the Mask because I think he came out after the Mask, so it's just real crazy humor. He can do whatever he wants because he's insane.
Which is basically the mask too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he doesn't have He doesn't have a mask to give him superpowers. I don't remember his origin story actually.
He's like an electric superhero. He got his.
Was it?
Yeah. He was burned or electrocuted.
You're not thinking of Static Shock.
He got his powers by a computer bug.
Yeah.
Was that Freakazoid?
The blue guy with the red suit.
Yeah, he
he's
was
got the
infected. He was
blue,
infected
blue,
by a
blue.
computer virus.
Yeah.
He's got a mask. I know exactly what it looks like. I know exactly what both of them look like. One has a yellow suit and a green mask.
I just remember the
Got
theme
it.
song for it. Freakazoid, Freakazoid. Dun, 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 dun.
Clearly, you remember it.
Runs around in
Verbatim.
underwear. Freakazoid. Blue Manchi. I don't know. Whatever.
I like that the Infinity Gauntlet has just turned into let's talk about 90s cartoons.
That's
Wait,
like
he
the best
was on his
segment ever.
computer and his cat walked on his keyboard and entered a code. It gave him his powers. There you go.
All right.
All right.
That's an origin story.
Okay, so yes, in the comic book, the mask is real dark. The comic book mask is actually a really dark one. Kind of like how Men in Black was a dark comic book as well, and then they made it into a movie, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, it's kiddie fun. And it's like,
They also made an animated series with the mask and Ace Ventura.
it's true. But yeah, I think the mask does kill because he uses his cartoon powers to actually flatten people,
Flatten people, shoot people.
and they actually do die.
Yep. So it's almost like adult humor and morbid humor versus kiddie humor.
Yes.
Almost. So if that's the case, then the mask would win.
Right, but the Freakazoid obeys the same laws as the mask, right? So
Not the same ratings.
But I mean, he has
Child
because he
friendly.
can anything he wants can happen. So
Yeah.
cartoon stuff happens to him all the time.
Yes.
So it's harder to kill him than it would be a normal person. And the mask, as long as he
Yeah,
has,
but like the movie and the show proved 1,000 times, when you put the mask on, you are invincible. There's nothing that can harm you, no way, no how. You are living cartoon. Freakazoid has his limits, has his limitations. on
does
what can
he?
happen. I
'Cause
think
I
so,
don't
yeah.
remember.
Well, if he was a person that was infected by a computer bug, by a virus, then I'm sure that he had his weaknesses. And
Yeah,
I can't remember them.
that's
but
true. I mean, the mask was
unlimited power.
it was
unlimited
from
everything.
it's Loki's mask, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's a power that comes from the Norse gods, and So I'd say the mask.
Yeah, I think I'd have to say the mask too.
Boom. You just
The
got
better
masked.
thing to do would be the mask versus a Green Lantern. Because if you can imagine it, it can happen.
Sure.
Oh, that's true.
Sure.
Is this like
We're done.
Well, the two people who know the mask and the Freakazoid are saying the mask, so I guess I say the mask too.
Yeah.
I will say Freakazoid.
Sure.
All right, Big Dick Taker, just going on and taking the contrary vote.
All right, guys. Well, that moves us on to our last segment.
The Watchtower, where you and us can just talk about whatever we want, which is comics, movies, video games, plethora of options.
And I don't know if you guys saw, Dessa Dammit says that she or he grew up, for some reason I'm picturing it as she, I think it's because
Dessa.
the thing is purple, says that they grew up in a small town where there weren't any comic book stores, so they only had a few Tailspin comics, or maybe it was DuckTales comics.
Love
So that's
Tailspin.
all they really got to read.
Yeah. DuckTales, their comic books were really popular. I remember that, like Scrooge and
Weren't they? Were they made by the same people who did Archie comics?
I
I
would doubt it.
remember.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they have just been through
No.
Keyhole or Golden Key?
No,
'Cause it
no.
was Disney back in the day?
No, it was like by a very specific. I'm gonna look this up.
But you'd always find them in gas stations. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up in the Midwest, and there were no comic book stores around us, and I would get. I think the very first comic I ever bought was Wolverine. The issue of Wolverine with the Punisher that had the crosshairs on it.
The crosshairs?
I think it was there was a picture of Wolverine and it had the crosshairs and it was featuring the Punisher.
Is it the team up book that they had?
No,
like
it was
the-
the Punisher was going after Wolverine.
Yeah, well, they fight first. and
Yeah,
then-
it was like a yellow cover. That was the first one. The second one was also a Wolverine. It was the one that had the claw marks in the cover. It was a.
Oh, 50 issue.
Is
50.
that what it was? It was like a cardboard cover, and it had the claw marks. I remember, and I had to buy those at gas
I
stations.
used to have that.
Had to buy those at gas
I
stations.
used to have that.
Good night, DJ.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, DJ.
And for 3 Vizzo, purple doesn't always equal a girl, but I think Dessa is maybe what's... It's Dessa and purple, so I don't know. They can answer
Yeah.
for themselves.
Yeah, they can't pick their colors. Like each time I'm on the
think
chat,
you-
it's like a different color each
Yes,
time.
you can.
I think you can. yeah.
Well,
You can.
teach me this, because each time it's like a different color. I'm like, hey, oh, okay, I'm green today.
Kenneth Thomas says TMNT or Guardians of the Galaxy. Which one's better?
I have
Guardians
not
of the
seen
Galaxy.
Guardians.
Have you seen
Guardians
I
of the
saw
Galaxy.
Turtles, but I haven't seen Guardians.
I have the exact opposite issue.
Jennifer and I watched Turtles. It was okay.
You really
I
put
saw
the bong in
Guardians.
Cowabunga.
They did say Calimer. That's what I hear.
But Guardians of the Galaxy is a great freaking movie.
It's not great, but it's fun. It's not great. It has a lot of holes. What's
So
going
do
on
you, and I
Well-
still like you.
there? All right. That's weird.
Dessa's saying that the DuckTales comics that they had were more like books. They were pretty thick.
Huh.
And yes, I'm a girl. I've known Wes for 6 years.
Oh, Oh my gosh! Wow. So this is Dessa, OG fangirl from After These Messages like 6 years ago. Holy shitballs! How are you? That's so
After
weird.
these
How'd you find
messages.
yourself over here? Oh, probably my Facebook page.
Who's
Okay.
that?
Well, welcome, Dessa.
After these messages?
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I'm sure it is.
I'm
and
glad you're
gonna
here.
Google it.
Converse 1991. I don't think I've ever seen him before, but probably because I'm not here a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
But would you like to see a sequel to Nightmare on Elm Street remake? I know this isn't a comic book related question, but the answer would be no. I would
Okay.
not.
Okay.
That was a travesty.
I didn't get to see it.
It's a travesty. Well, I mean,
Listen.
you had a freaking Freddy Krueger who wasn't Robert Englund. Like, what's the point?
I've only seen parts of the first one, I think.
You need to go
Oh, yeah.
watch them. They're great.
Watch something.
But yeah, I've seen both Guardians of the Galaxy and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What do you think?
Guardians, I have a lot of Marvel friends, like this one here, saying, oh, it's like the perfect movie, it's the best Marvel movie, and that.
It's not.
I just think it's good,
It is good.
but no.
It's fun.
No.
It's a fun movie.
Okay, but
It-
go move on to TMNT.
No, I'm not done with Guardians yet.
Okay,
Oh.
well, that needs more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm done. But yeah, TMNT, oh my god, no.
What was wrong with TMNT?
No.
The problem with
What-
TMNT
what-
is that there wasn't it's not an ensemble film. It should be more of an ensemble film, but the turtles aren't. The turtles are there, and they're featured pretty well, but it really does feel like an April O'Neil movie. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, the person playing April O'Neil is the worst actress on the fucking planet.
Dessa, I'm so glad you're here too.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel.
Dessa is threatening to post links to the old YouTube videos of After These Messages so we can all watch Old
It's
West.
too bad because I privated them. Oh!
Not if she has the links.
I'm screwed then.
Or she downloaded them.
You don't want to see After This.
I do.
Okay, well, Jennifer is now free. Jennifer, what did you think about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I died 11 times.
She died 11 times. That's her
What?
official
Oh,
review.
okay. Wait, hold on. What?
I thought you said I cried
here's the
11
thing,
times.
guys. I really liked the movie because I saw it through the eyes of a 10-year-old kid.
Okay.
And that's what I decided to do when I walked in. Because I'm like, everybody expected, because we grew up with the Ninja Turtles and we're now grown up, everyone wanted an adult version of the kids' movie, right? It's impossible for that to happen. If you're looking at it from a producing standpoint, it's not the adults that are going to be like doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style or themed birthday parties or buying the costumes. It's going to be the kids. So they, by necessity, because it is a business, had to make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie for kids. So of course we're not going to like it. That's how I went in and watched it. I'm like, as a 10-year-old kid, would I really enjoy this? And the answer was cowabunga.
I have, like, I get what you're saying, Jen. I get it, but like, I go into I went into that movie wanting to I have a childlike intellect. I'm a man-child. It's
seen it.
fine. I get it. The problem with that movie is that freaking Megan Fox talks, and Megan Fox and honestly, anyone who sees this movie should hate Megan Fox because she does such a disservice to the role of April O'Neil. She doesn't seem like she wants to be there.
Nope.
She didn't learn her freaking lines.
No.
Most of her lines are her repeating herself. Guys, no one writes dialogue like that.
David Mamet.
No. They
Yes.
don't know, but he doesn't write dialogue
No, he doesn't write
where
it
he
that
says
bad,
the
but he
same
does the
thing
rep-
over, repeats the same thing in the same sentence twice.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, well, even if it was written like that, she didn't deliver it with any kind of personality
Her
whatsoever.
acting style was heavy breathing.
I'm not trying to
She
defend
just
her acting
breathed.
at all. I'm
She
just trying to take
breathed.
hits at David Mamet.
She breathed
Yeah.
through every tense scene, no matter
It's-
what she was
it-
doing.
it
She was
was-
mouth breathing. It was weird.
That sounds
It
like
was-
a really great GIF.
Awful. And
Yeah.
It does.
I stick by my Facebook review, which is the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is like a bad porn. Really great when there's no talking. But that being said, the turtles had really fun dialogue, and I completely forgot that that Johnny Knoxville was Leonardo after the first couple things he
that's
said.
Oh
weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
I kept trying to listen to it. I was like,
Oh,
guess
I
that
did
is-
have
The
another
first
problem.
line he had though, it was definitely Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, and it was a little off-putting. I do have one major gripe with it, which was the new Splinter origin is vastly inferior to
What's the new
previous.
origin?
Well, don't
He's
spoil
a
it.
daddy.
Well,
Don't spoil it.
I won't say the new origin, but just to remind people of the old origin, Splinter was the pet of a ninjutsu master, right? And would mimic, or
from
from
the
the
movies.
movie.
That's from the
Yeah,
movies.
yeah,
from the
from the
comics,
movies.
he was the ninja master.
Sure, but we're
who got
talking about
mutated.
right, exactly. But if we're comparing the '80s movies, right?
Right, sure.
The fact that Shredder kills his master, in a love feud over a chick, and Splinter's the one that mutilates Shredder's face as a tiny little rat thing. It was so much more emotionally charged than what they did in the movie,
Yeah.
which was
it
very
was-
lazy.
No,
very, very
well,
lazy.
a lot of the plot point writing in this movie was super lazy.
Yeah,
Super
absolutely.
lazy.
You can tell that a lot of it was reshoots, and I think a lot of it is because of fan reactions to
Yeah.
a white guy being Splinter. They changed that. Spoiler alert. And I think that changed the whole aspect of the film. So they had
Oh, was that after the fact
Oh,
that
what-
they did
yeah,
that?
'cause
Interesting.
he was announced to be that white guy. What's his name?
Okay.
From
That-
The
He's
Dark
in every
Knight?
movie.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah.
Google him.
People were pissed.
He was announced to be Shredder,
Yeah.
and that totally changed. And then you can tell a lot of reshoots, and you can tell that Megan Fox's hair is different.
Yeah.
in a
I,
lot of the scenes.
Well, okay, Blue Jays does bring up a point. The actual comic, he was the pet, just like in the movie. So it must have been the TV show, the '80s TV
Yeah,
show.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I was thinking of the
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of different origins.
I want her to
cartoon
just
show.
stand there or bend over, but not open her mouth to speak. Can someone write a role for her? It's called Transformers. You just have to fast forward.
Or put it on
She's,
Blu-ray.
I just want to say about Megan Fox that one of the things that went semi-viral this week was that she was playing Mortal Kombat, and everyone was like, oh, she's so hot, she's playing Mortal Kombat. She was playing Mortal Kombat really terribly in that
Yeah.
clip. I just want to say she gets no points for that. Everyone shut up. Okay.
I gave her 3 points.
Damn it, Rainey, always with the giving hot girls 3 points.
What are you going to do?
I don't even know what that means.
But I did I loved all the turtle action in it. Like,
It was
I
good,
bet you
yes.
did.
I thought it was really fun to watch them go through the sewer tunnels and the big snow thing that happened.
I saw the elevator clip, which was really hilarious.
The elevator clip doesn't actually happen in the movie.
Aw.
Like in the elevator clip that they showed in the previews or on the TV footage of them starting to
Beatboxing.
twerk and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
They do beatbox, but they don't dance. They don't get to the dancing part.
No, they
which
don't.
is I loved it. I love the fact that they cut this stupid dance part.
Okay.
But yeah, what was the other thing? There was one other thing. Oh, yeah, I really
And
like the
my thumbs
Splinter
are normal. My thumbs are normal.
art, like the art direction that they did
Yeah.
for the Splinter character. Though, it's a living nightmare.
Why? What do you mean?
Because they went full rat with him. Like, you know how with the turtles they made
Yeah, he's
him
terrifying.
they made them look like human.
Yeah.
They gave him nostrils.
He just
they
looks
gave
like
him
a rat.
all this stuff. But he looks like a rat if a rat was 4 feet tall
He looks worse than a rat.
with a Fu Manchu.
Yeah, he looks worse than a rats are cute. They made him
Yeah.
like disgusting.
Especially in 3D. Like when
Oh,
you
he's
were
so
saying, we had
scary.
to see it in 3D, and it was like his noses and his wet rat eyes.
And
it's
when
like,
he appears, he's scary.
he is terrifying.
When he
they
appears-
introduce him, and he's terrifying.
Yeah, when he is this a spoiler if we say this? I don't
Yes.
think so. Well,
Well-
because he's kind of the same way. I'll say this, guys. I'll
It's
say
the
this.
same as what happens in the first movie.
In the movie, your introduction to him in all of the original Turtles movies is, he's a disciplinarian, right? That's how he's gotten the Turtles with their crazy teenage, stuff to focus and become ninjas. They take it to kind of an extreme here in this movie.
Yeah.
Where to the point where he's kind
mean-
of messed up.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah.
beating the crap out of him.
Yeah, come on, Splinter. Someone just needs to
Weird.
pet him.
Though I will say this, I will get if who's seen, has a bunch of people seen? I'm assuming a bunch of people have seen the movie in chat. If you can name the Arrested Development reference that happened in it, I'll give you the code to Deadpool. Can I do that? I don't think it has it. I'll give it to. I'll give it to the New Avengers 22. Can anyone name the Arrested Development reference that happened in the movie?
I agree with Archie.
Dav, I'm gonna guess who your favorite turtle is. Donatello. Because the same thing happened to Matt.
If you had been reading, it says Michelangelo was freaking obnoxious. This movie made me hate my favorite turtle.
Those two don't necessarily have to
I
be
think that was one sentence.
related.
If I'm gonna guess his favorite turtle was Michelangelo. Is my guess.
Michelangelo was like
Leonardo.
the funniest, awesomest turtle in this one, though. Matt liked him.
I like Michelangelo in this movie, but
Yeah.
you have to turn
He
off your
seems
brain.
so much younger. He seems so
Oh,
much younger
Guru
from
did
every
it.
other. Guru got it.
There you go.
Yep. He made like I was so happy to see that. I was like, well, that's real nice.
That's probably delicious.
No, it looks disgusting.
Mustard with Parmesan cheese.
If you like mustard,
Sounds salty with a little kick to it.
if you like mustard, yeah, he's making. I forget what it's
pepper
called.
into it, too?
No, it's Parmesan cheese. It's just him spreading, because in Arrested Development they're in a model home, so
Right.
they only have condiments.
Has
So I'm
anyone
not saying
done an
that's
Arrested Development themed party where that's the appetizer or whatever?
No, but now that you've said that, we will.
So everyone, Ben's house, Arrested
Every-
Development marathon.
Yeah.
Bring your Tums.
All you're gonna be eating is white bread, mustard, and
Yummy.
Parmesan cheese.
Hey, weird news. Batman is now getting way oversaturated. They're coming out with not one, not two, but 3 new Batman series.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're coming out with Gotham High,
Okay.
which I am very fearful might be a high school-based Gotham series. They're coming out with Gotham After Midnight, which is Jim Corrigan, aka the Spectre, is going to be a detective on the Gotham City Police Force as a special After Midnight GCPD crew that hunts down the scary, creepy stuff. And there's one more too.
The Batman Unlimited.
No,
Is it Batman Beyond?
Arkham Manor. No,
Oh.
Wayne Manor. It's Arkham Asylum gets transplanted into Wayne Manor.
What?
I think
What?
it's called. I
Why?
think it's called Arkham Wayne Manor.
Why the hell would that ever happen?
I don't know.
Makes no
Why would
sense.
Batman let that happen?
Well, I mean,
Because he wants to desecrate the place where his parents raised him? Sure, that
totes
sounds like
makes
something
sense.
he wants to do.
honestly, I fear
hell?
that DC is doing basically what Marvel did with Deadpool for a little while, where it's just like, wait, too
Or the
much of a
X-Men
good
before.
thing is too much of a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
everybody is already harping on there's too many Batman books. And there are fewer Batman books than there have been, but there's more Batman books than there have been. But I think releasing 3 more that are all kind of Arkham Manor, that's what it's called. Yeah, Arkham Manor. I think releasing 3 more might just be too much. I don't
Yeah.
know. And they all sound bad too. Like Gotham High, who cares?
It don't sound good.
Arkham Manor,
Wait.
what?
Wait, what if
Gotham High, that was supposed to be a cartoon back in the day. Back when X-Men
it's...
Evolution
Wait a
was going on.
second.
Maybe if
What
it's like
if
a kid's
this
book.
What if this is Batman going around cracking down on weed smokers?
That would also be stupid.
Sounds worse.
Yeah.
Sounds
Converse
worse.
1991. I think Megan Fox's April O'Neil was supposed to be like 24. in the movie, and Will Arnett was definitely in his early, like late 30s, early 40s. Someone else, Neostorm had a question.
Yeah, but then it immediately got answered, and I know he's gonna be like, dope. He
Okay.
says, "Are there any Marvel superheroes who do not have special powers,
Yeah.
like Batman or Green Arrow?" And
don't
immediately
know.
Iron Man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There might be one.
Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer was faster than its namesake in coming up with
Kendall
the answer.
Thomas. It was
Boom!
Superman.
Browser
it was
humor.
1920,
Guys, it's
1921.
Hawkeye.
What?
Superman, 1921.
I don't think it was that early.
No, you're right. It was after the Great Depression, which is why he was important. It was 1932, 1931. Can someone tell us?
I don't
Please.
think it was that early either.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Really?
When was Superman released and when was Batman
1938.
released?
Yeah, I was gonna
1939.
say it was. I was thinking.
No,
it was 39
Superman
and
was
30.
38.
Oh.
Batman was 39.
Oh.
Yeah, a Marvel guy just answered that question.
Guru.
Okay.
Internet Explorer 11 is pretty fast. Yeah, when you don't use Chrome, Firefox,
1938 and
Safari.
1939.
No, no one
Fascinating.
uses Safari.
I do.
Yep.
Jessica Andrew does.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
So
Go,
one of you
go,
Lucas's
go,
jobs
go.
at Ranker
Ninja.
is
No, don't tell
Ninja,
them.
Rap. Ninja.
Don't
okay.
tell them.
I won't tell them.
Please tell us.
I won't tell you.
Just a little bit.
No.
It's like
No.
Just like a preview.
No, because some of them might be.
No,
No.
I can't tell you.
Zalani wants to know what our favorite Robin Williams movies were, which we can do.
Oh man,
It's topical.
I just watched all of them in the last 2 days. But my
which
favorites will always be Hook, Aladdin, of course.
Aladdin.
And probably my favorite dramatic film. Like he's done a lot of really touching, like Robin Williams one. But the most effed up one that I love so much is 1 Hour Photo.
Yes.
I love it. I love
I
that
forgot
one.
about
was
that.
happy to
That's
see
He
that.
was
such a
so
good
good.
movie.
in
He's
that.
so
Insomnia.
freaky. So freaky in that film.
That's such a great movie.
Yeah, I was thinking Insomnia and Final Cut.
Insomnia, Final
See,
Cut. Yeah.
Mine, no matter, overarching one, the one that like gets me and I love it every single time I watch it, is What Dreams May Come. A lot of people don't like it.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I cried
it-
for days.
It wrecks me every single time.
Yeah.
And like, someone was like, "Oh, well, we should watch our favorite Robin Williams." I'm like, I can't. Like, I can't. Like,
Yeah, that'll-
even just the thought about watching that, like,
Watching
killed me. On Monday.
watching all the movies after everything that happened, like the things he says is so much more prevalent. I don't know if you guys watched Hook recently, but the last words that Robin Williams says in the movie, it was Wendy who says, "I guess your adventures are over now," and Peter goes, "No, life is my new adventure." And there's gonna be plenty of that. So I think it's a really powerful message to
It
say,
is.
Yeah.
live life and God, he's just such a great actor.
But God,
So-
did he do a lot of movies that
He's
involve suicide?
that were amazing.
Yeah.
Did he?
He did a lot of movies that involve suicide.
Somebody had said Jack. I forgot about Jack.
Jack's great.
Jack's
Mrs.
fine.
Fern Gully.
Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Come on, Mrs.
Mrs.
Doubtfire.
Doubtfire.
dear.
Yeah.
I can
That's
do it.
like my
Amazing.
childhood right there.
See, I love the Fisher King, but I'm a huge Terry Gilliam fan. Like,
Fisher King,
Fisher King's
Dead
really
Poets
good.
Society.
That's Guru said Dead
So,
Poets Society.
You know
Great
what's
film.
funny?
Also
Hook,
deals with suicide.
Hook
Just gotta say,
tie-in.
Patch Adams.
Yeah, yep.
Patch
Patch
Adams,
Adams is great. Although here's a little Hook tie-in. So Dante Bosco, who we had here in the lounge to do a Twin Galaxies live, to do a Infinite Crisis thing, wrote a little tribute to
He did a video tribute to him.
to Robin Williams, and in it he had mentioned that aside from being inspired by him, by being able to act with him in Hook, it was the Dead Poets Society that made him get into poetry.
Yeah.
And if you guys are a fan of the local poetry scene, Dante Bosco is a huge figure on our local poetry scene. He's
'Cause of Robin Williams.
organized all kinds of events, and he especially in the Asian American community. So that was rather cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Last year, he came to the theater I work at a bunch because it's in the back of Meltdown Comics, and he was a huge. Robin Williams was a huge comic book fan. To tie it in with the show, Robin Williams has been going to Meltdown Comics for 15 years. And my first interaction with him was him coming in. Of course, it's Robin Williams. I know, even though he's wearing his hat and he's wearing his glasses and he has his little beard, I know it's Robin Williams.
Yeah.
And he beelines it straight for me because I'm standing behind the counter to do tickets, and he's like, he was saying, "Hey, good to meet you. I'm Robin. I'm looking for a new book, and my daughter Zelda was telling me about Saga. Can you tell me a little bit more about Saga? Is it good?" And I'm like, I got to talk to him about Saga.
That's so cool.
And I had just started reading, so I was super. And then he was like, we were showing him around, and Gaston, the owner, mentioned that there was a theater in the back that did comedy shows, and he came in and he watched a bunch of shows, and he laughed louder than anybody. He was just standing in the back, and he would laugh, and there were so many of my comic friends who were going up, and he would come up to them after the shows and just congratulate them on great sets, and he was one of the most loving, just fucking.
Yeah.
Just to that there was so much love in this human being, and the fact that he's gone, and the way that he went out just sucks because it's he gave so much love, but he didn't have it in return in his mind.
Play ball.
We have 5 minutes. Anyway,
Like we were saying
and plus
earlier-
I feel for Zelda.
Of course.
Yeah.
Poor Zelda.
Like we were saying earlier, it doesn't feel like we lost an actor. It's just much more impactful, a family member, like an uncle, someone who you grew up with, like Lucas said. It's Jumanji. Oh my God, I love
Jumanji was
Jumanji.
great.
Even RV. Come on, guys.
RV, the one with the zoo and whatever that was.
Sure.
We took, he's one of
Night
those.
at the Museums.
It's one of those actors that I so took for granted.
Yeah.
You just assumed he's gonna be making movies till he's
Forever.
90, and I'll be watching all of his movies till he's not.
Yep.
They were planning a
Just take it for granted.
sequel to
Like
Mrs.
Dick Van Dyke.
Doubtfire, yeah.
which
Well, I also heard that he, the reason why he was doing that, and he did the recent CBS show that was canceled, is he was going through a lot of financial hardships. He has 2 ex-wives and big alimonies. So between that and he has a bunch of kids.
Frickin' ex-wives.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Marriage is for people who don't like money.
Well, guys, jumping topics because I just saw it in front of me. Can we talk about how stupid the DC Comics selfies are?
Selfie.
no. Do you have the one with Terry Dodson and?
know
Are
what's-
you
No, I don't.
serious?
That,
You
I
know what's
love
more
that
awful
one.
about this,
They're all
though?
pretty
Like
bad.
the
That's
thing that makes me
awful.
sad.
No.
Not only
come
is
on,
it
DC.
look, it's selfie,
I'll
but
pull
then
it
it
out.
says selfie variant cover.
Oh,
Like
God.
that's what makes it really dirty.
But he's holding a cat. That's cute. I
Yeah,
like that.
Kind of.
Are there any female ones where they're over the shoulder, in
Yeah.
the bathroom like this?
That'd be
Oh,
great.
no.
That-
Where they take a picture of their own butt like this in the
So
bathroom.
they
Batman
did.
one is
oh, you
horrible.
want to puke a little bit in your mouth?
Yes, please. Oh,
What?
what the
Is that Alfred?
It's Batman. It's
So,
no,
Batman.
it's
No, it's
Alfred.
Alfred. It's Alfred
Oh,
wearing
okay.
Batman's
Oh,
outfit.
this
That makes
makes
more
it
sense.
so much better.
That makes a lot more sense.
What is
I was
it?
like, this is just like
Here,
the
wait,
worst,
show
most
the- hold the
childish.
audience.
Hold the phone.
Show the audience.
It took Marvel guys to tell the DC guys who Alfred is. This is freaking Alfred in Batman's suit.
He looks
I
Mexican.
hate that they went from those
Stupid.
really cool covers last month of all the bombshells
Yeah.
to this stupid. That's
Well, I
so
hate
dumb.
that. Like, I gotta
Yeah,
say, I kind of hate DC doing these covers at all. They started advertising the new lenticular nonsense that they're coming out with for the Halloween covers, the monster covers.
Yeah.
So it's like every month we're gonna have variant covers of everything all the time.
Why
like,
not?
Because it's annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, and it's annoying and it's good for Marvel.
So Decidamit says, I don't want the show to be ending soon. This is the first one I've been home to see. Aw, that's cute. Well,
I am super stoked that you're gonna watch this show from now on, hopefully, because you're an awesome person. Des is so cool, you guys.
consider this after these Wessages 2.0.
Oh yeah, that's what this is. This is like 8.0.
And guys, if you're sad that it's over, you can see more of us if you watch our past cutdowns on World of Heroes. You can see our past archived episodes on Twitch, as well as on our YouTube live stream for TwinGalaxiesLive.com. And we're here every Wednesday from 9 p.m. PST until 11 p.m. PST. So I know that doesn't work for everybody, but if you miss out, we are on YouTube, we are on Twitch, we are on World of Heroes, and we're on Facebook
You know
now.
what the World of Heroes episodes. I like to call them bite-sized or fun-sized episodes. You know what they have that we don't have here? Special effects.
They do have special effects.
Todd Roy, who puts these together, adds fun stuff like sparks coming out of Lucas's fingers.
Like this.
Or like this.
And that.
Or this.
And snick.
Like this.
I want adamantium claws
You
coming
know,
out of my nipples.
I don't know what he's gonna do with this.
If this was improv, you would not be playing by the rules because there's no such thing as like not doing it.
Can I Care Bear stare? Todd, Care Bear stare.
Oh God, he's just gonna leave it like that without anything happening to it.
But before we go, Kendall Thomas, I didn't draw for a comic, but I drew for the San Diego Comic-Con souvenir book.
Which we totally forgot to do this week, but guys, Greg gave us a couple copies of it that we'll give away next week.
Yep.
So if you guys want a copy of Lucas's San Diego Comic-Con book, come back next week. We'll do a bat signal. We'll give away a couple of them.
Why don't you exit?
Yeah, Mr. Wes.
Well, he did.
No,
Well,
you
you
should
got
for your
15
real.
seconds. Come on.
Okay, cool. So again, guys, we're here every Wednesday, 9 p.m. PST to 11 p.m. PST. Join us here live at twingalaxieslive.com or on the YouTubes at World of Heroes. We out in 3 seconds.
Game over.
Boom, bitches.
I have so
Well
much
said,
work to do,
Nessa.
and I
That's
have
actually
to fucking
funny.
sit here and play Infinite Crisis.
I'm not allowed to get tattoos. It's against my religion.
You have a tattoo that says butthole.
Are you serious?
Who is our guest for tonight?
The legendary Afro Cold, two-time Street Fighter World Champion.
Two-time.
Because if you give that delay on the third hit, it takes off like twice as much power.
People should be fired up about my amazing rocket design of amazing rocketness and design.
Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. It's on the tree. Woo! Hidden camera.
There's money in the trash cans, there's cake in the desk.
You'll get all your favorite personalities streaming here on Twin Galaxies Live, and you'll get Xander. Tonight it's going to be NBA 2K14. Again, I'm your host, Paul. I'm a Leo. This is my month on the cusp. I'm August 22nd. It's a Leo/Virgo.
Twin Galaxies.
We are here with Monolith Productions, and they have created an amazing game called Shadow of Mordor. I'm here with Michael, who is the uber designer of Monolith, overseeing the entire known universe.
Actually, we're pretty excited here today because we've got Bob Roberts, who's the lead designer of the game. We've got Jessica Maznica, producer, and we've got Ryan Ledeen, one of our designers. And what we can do here that we weren't even able to do at E3 is we're going to have 3 versions of the game in our Nemesis system running in parallel.
And you're going to get to see it live and how 3 people playing at the same time in different games, how the game just starts shaping around their play style.
Each one of these guys is going to approach the game in a different way, a different style. Bob is going to take a sort of really tactical strategy. He's going to gather information on these enemies. He's going to use their strengths and weaknesses. Then Ryan, he's going to focus on the power of the Wraith and on domination to actually sort of bring down Sauron's army from within. And then finally, Jessica is just going to be all about full-on violence and directly going after these guys, just taking it head on and just slaughtering all the way. So 3 very, very sort of different play styles.
Tenrosu says the day went by for him, and he loves the fact that he feels like he's killing all the orcs.
We really want to make you terrifying to the inhabitants of Mordor. So as you grow in power and as the Wraith grows in power, they can become extremely scared of you, and you can't even get to the level where they will just flee in terror. Go, Bob! Okay, so we have one war chief down.
We've not yet thrown any questions to Skype. So the people who are Skyped in live right now, is there anything that you want to ask?
Yeah, actually, I have a couple questions, but I'll just start with one. My question is,